Hi, my name is Michelle La Liberté. I'm the production designer on Scream 6, and you're watching Craven's Something Scary.
Well, good evening, visitors, subscribers, patrons, and Cravenites. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Guys, I'm so happy to be with you guys again tonight. This has been a great few days of streaming, and we're not slowing down here on this channel. I'm continuing to dump that coal into that stew train, and we're going to keep on rolling down the tracks. And we're going to have a good time tonight. I've got a couple of great guests. You know both of them here in the community. I've got Marcus from I Shot Him 6 Times. Wow, that was interesting. Uh, it didn't quite come out like I thought, but he's with us tonight. And of course, our real good friend here who's been a pillar and part of this channel for ages now, our great friend, Ghostface Fanatic. Yes. So both of them will be here joining me shortly. We'll be talking horror. I mean, just horror. We're talking Scream, Saw, a little bit of Camp Crystal Lake coming back to town soon. Maybe we'll throw a little Five Nights at Freddy's and talk about Stu Macher. Oh, excuse me, Matthew Lillard coming back. And we might even, and of course, the chat. We're going to talk to you guys, answer questions, let you guys ask us what's on your mind, maybe help guide the conversation. That's always fun. But we'll also rank some Scream characters tonight, and some of them will be Ghostface killers, but we're not ranking Ghostface killers. We're ranking characters. All right, it's going to be a hodgepodge stuff. So I think that would be a fun way to perhaps end our stream tonight. We're just going to let it go and go with the flow, go where the stream takes us. And speaking of going where the stream takes us, before I bring my guests on, I just saw we've got a new Cravenite in the house. Perry just joined as a channel member right now on the live stream. Well, Perry, let me just say, I'm so thankful that you've joined the family and you've done it here on a live stream so that I can welcome you in to the cult of Craven. So let me just say, Perry, I want to say welcome, my friend. You're no longer merely a subscriber and a watcher of the content, participant in the community. No, no. You have elevated and stepped it up and said, no, no, no. You are now a member of the cult of Craven. You are now stepped into the inner circle of the cult of Craven and now have immersed yourself in the inner family. You are a part of that very, very private community inside the community of the cult of Craven that only those within it understand. Now, we don't have secret handshakes. We don't have secret eye winkies. But what we do have is love, support, encouragement, and community. And you're a part of that, Perry. And of course, as you can tell, we have fun. We have a good time. And I love to have fun with it. And I want to say thank you for your support. That means a lot. Really, in all seriousness, jokes aside, it means a lot. And I really appreciate that. Okay. It really does mean a lot to me as a content creator that you would be willing to support this channel like that. That is incredible. And it means a lot to continue to see Cravenites grow because you're a Cravenite now. So your name is green. You've got the skull logo. You've got the custom emoji access. You are now a Cravenite. So everyone in the chat, if you've not done so yet, all the Cravenites welcome Perry and show Perry your love and our love for having them here in the community as a Cravenite. Let's do it, guys. Destin says it right. It's time to drink the Kool-Aid. Pass that Kool-Aid, baby. You're in the cult of Craven. Yes. But here's the difference. This Kool-Aid won't kill you. This Kool-Aid will bring a smile to your face, right? You know what? Heck, let me bring some folks that are gonna tell you that I'm telling you the truth. Two Cravenites on the screen right now. Let me bring them on. Number one, in order that they came on, these are two amazing guys. These are both director's cut members for the longest period, months and months and months. Please welcome first up my man Marcus from I Shot Him Six Times. That's a little.
What's up, everybody? What's up, Steven? Thank you for having me again here tonight, my friend.
You're so welcome, man. Thanks for being here. And let's bring on my next guest for the stream, another Director's Cut level channel member and Cravenite, and just a great guy, great supporter of this content here. And I got to say, both of these guys, great passion for Scream, Halloween, horror movies, and they both have channels that they started with their passion. And I'm so proud to see each of them getting that passion out in the world, man. Because let me tell you something, life is short. It is shorter than you think. And there's no time for putting things off anymore. The time to do and act is now. And these are two guys that are doing that. So let me bring them on to join us tonight. Please welcome, you see him in the chat all the time. Great, great friend of the channel and to me. It's Ghostface Fanatic. What's up, dude?
How's it going, guys?
All right,
What's
man.
up, man? How you doing tonight?
I'm gonna move.
You guys hear
there.
me?
There we go. See, I love it because Mark. Yeah, we hear you, buddy. You sound great. You sound great. I love this here. Marcus has the different layout. You're taller.
Yeah.
And I can move Ghostface up top, and we can see everybody clearly.
Yep.
And also, yeah. So, guys, before we get into stuff, I was telling the folks how when you become a channel member here and you drink the Kool-Aid, it doesn't kill you. It makes you happy, right? It brings a smile to your face, right?
That's very true.
It's a good Kool-Aid.
Right.
It's not the bad Kool-Aid.
Yeah, it's not this Kool-Aid right here.
Oh, boy. We're not going to talk about that Kool-Aid on camera. And you know what, guys? Check this out, man. Speaking of channel members, Jamie Hart just became a Cravenite on the stream. Jamie, that is so sweet of you, my friend. That is so awesome. So, Jamie, guess what? Welcome again, my friend. Let me get my. Hang on, let me get this up because I just love to do this. I have fun with it, and I hope you guys had fun with it too. I hope you do. Jamie, welcome, my friend, to the inner circle of the Cult of Craven. It is so great to have you in the inner sanctum, and it is a pleasure. And I really want to tell you how much I appreciate your support and having you in the community. It's really a real pleasure as I've gotten to know you after meeting you over on Night's channel. It was the first time that I met you. And it's been so great that seeing you come over here from Night's channel and becoming over like very consistently now. And it's just been a real pleasure, Jamie. And now seeing you join is just, it warms my heart and it means so much. So thank you for that very, very much. I don't take it for granted. Any of you, I treasure all of you. And you guys mean more to me than you know. So thank you so, so much. So kind. And speaking of my channel members, and I will update all my slides this week so that my next videos will all be updated. But until then, let me play my patrons and channel members spotlight slide because I want to make sure everyone gets recognition that is supporting this channel and is a Cravenite and a patron. Because my patrons, you guys are important too. All of you are. So here we go. Real quick, guys, before we get started, pay attention to the screen if you would, please. Watch these names because these are all difference makers to this channel. And here we go. Crank it up. You guys are all so awesome. You're heroes in my book, and I appreciate each of you. And look who's here. Jackie Elaine. I just have to call out and say, Jackie, it's just great seeing you back. It really, really is. And love it. We love Jackie. Right, Marcus? Ghostface Fanatic?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Jackie's.
What's going on, Jackie? It's great to see you.
Oh my gosh. And Polar and is here as well. All right. And I'll go through the chat here. I know our numbers are climbing now. And as I was playing the clip, we got more. There's more activity, folks. Kyle from Flet's Movies and Pop Culture
Nice.
has come back into the inner circle. You know, that's the thing. The door is always open, right, guys? It's always
Right.
open. You know, sometimes we have to exit, but the door's open to come back.
That's
And
right.
Kyle, it's so great having you back. Welcome, my friend. Thank you so much, buddy. You're an awesome guy, awesome friend, awesome creator. And you know how much I enjoy spending time with you, man. I love the watch parties over on the Movie Bros. Anytime we get together on your channel, wherever we do it. So, Kyle, thank you, man. That is so nice, and I really appreciate you, bud. Seriously. And we also have a new Cravenite, brand new for the first time, Jerry Wilson joining as a Final Cut channel member. All right, Jerry.
Oh,
Thank you. Let's go. That's right, man. Jerry, thank you so much, man. I really, very much appreciated. You are now a member of the Cult of Craven. You are just jumping right in to that inner circle with Kyle and Jamie and everyone that has joined tonight. And I really appreciate that so much. It really means a lot to have a channel member. And I know, Marcus, right now your channel is monetized, right? You're able to have,
yes.
you've got channel memberships.
Yes.
And isn't it just, you know, and it's not about like money. It's different. It's not about that. I mean,
It's
that's
about
wonderful.
community.
It's a community. It's
Yeah.
like, and you know what else it is? It really, the work that, and this is not to be patting anybody on myself or anyone on the back, but even though it may sound like that, it's really, I promise it's not. But I'm just being very transparent with you guys right now,
Right.
as a person. You know, when you put in the work,
Mhm.
you put in the hours, you put in the work, the time, and the grind, as we sometimes call it, right?
Yep.
And don't get me wrong, and I'm talking for all of us on the screen. We love to do it. Like, it's passionate, and we're passionate. We wouldn't do it if we weren't. But it's still work. It is still a lot
Absolutely.
of work, right?
Yes.
But when you guys do things like this, like when you become a channel member, when you send a super chat, even, right?
Right.
Those type things, it is very validating. It what it does is it tells us that, you know, this content that we're working so hard that we really hope you're gonna like, you know, we don't make content that we hope sucks.
Right.
We don't make
Right.
right. I mean, I know that may be brash, but we don't make videos that to try to make you disappointed. You know,
Right.
or live streams that you're going to turn on and say this is horrible. We try to make this stuff that you're going to be like, wow, that was really good. That was fun. You
Right.
know, I want to watch the next one. That's what we're trying to accomplish every time we go live, every time we upload, and it's when you guys do these things, it is seriously validating, and it means so much to us when you say, man, your content is worth my dollars. Like
It's true.
it's worth me paying for your content. That's how much I appreciate it, what you're doing. And
Right.
that is huge for us, guys. Just know that, right, Marcus? And I know,
Absolutely.
and
For
Ghostface
sure.
Fanatic, you'll get there too, buddy. You're gonna get there. Your channel will get there. You know,
Yeah.
one day it's gonna get there too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I said all that to say thank you all for all that you do, your support, your monthly channel memberships, your super chats during our live streams. We do all of those things. All mean a lot, and so I just want to say thank you, guys. All right, I'll quit going on and on because I could keep going, but I won't. I won't. All right. So again, like I mentioned, guys, we're gonna have a good time. We're kind of keeping it loose tonight. I thought that's just
Right.
loose,
Just
man.
hanging out, talking some horror, mixing it up.
Exactly. Mix it up, having fun. Basically, we're in the living room, sitting down on the couch, and
Right.
full couch in the house, and we're just like visiting. And I do want to say real quick one more thing. Hello, chat. Not chat. Chat with a T. What's up, guys? We got a great turnout tonight. This is awesome. Thank you guys for visiting with us tonight. And I know I see Paula and Charlie, of course, Stu Maka in the house. I just love saying that. Denisha Lane, what's up, Denisha? Of course, is here. I mentioned it already. Destin, Andrea. Hey, what's up, Andrea? And Dino. Always good to see you.
What's going on, everybody in the chat? Hope everybody's having a great night.
Absolutely, guys. Same here. Mayanne and Dale is here. Great. Bobby Joe, what's up, Bobby Joe? Okay.
Hit that like button, everyone.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Ghostface.
Thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up.
Yeah, let's get it. What Ghostface Fanatic, what kind of goal you think we should have? We're at 37 likes right now. We're just getting started. What do you think we should hit tonight, man?
Let's say over 100 likes.
Ooh, we're going big. That's a big one.
It's funny. He took mine, so yeah, I'd say 100.
Let's go. Okay. You know, you gotta shoot for the stars, man.
That's right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. 100 likes. That would be amazing. That would be amazing. Of course, Jerry. Hey, Nate. Nate's here. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Happy to be here, Craven. I'll be in touch soon about coming back on the show. We have a big announcement coming in a few weeks. Ooh. Now, Nate, that's a tease right there, my friend.
Ooh.
Because I reached out to Nate and Anthony about coming back on the show. Thank you, Nate, for being here, number one, and for the tease here of a big announcement. That's exciting. I'm very excited. And you guys know who Nate is. Nate is this consultant from Scream 4. Scream 5, he basically is responsible for the Ghostface costume in Scream 5 that we saw, the robe and everything, and they used it in 6 as well.
Yep.
He's going to be coming back with, and then Anthony Massey is the producer of the Still Screaming documentary, and he's the one that had Wes Craven in his living room interviewing him, as well as Laurie Metcalf and just all the cast members. Anyway, great stuff. Thanks, Nate, for being here. And yeah, buddy, just whenever it's good for you, man. Yeah, let me know. Just let me know. I would love to have you guys on, or you on, however your schedules line up, anytime and every time. And of course, we know Nate has that screen used Charlie Walker finale screen used, and Jill Roberts screen worn shirt from the Scream 4. That's awesome. So great to see you, Nate.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a thing of beauty seeing that.
It was, dude. Jamie, I just drank the Kool-Aid. That's right. Yeah, you did. All right. Let's see. Anybody else here? I'm just kind of scroll. Oh, Hollywood guy. What's up, Hollywood guy? Great to see you. And Bub. Let me say this right. I gotta get this right. Here we go. Hang on. Bye-bye. Polar. My friend Polar. Can we hit 100 again tonight? I think we can. I love it, Polar.
Yep.
Yes, we can do it.
That's right.
Bobby Joe. And that's what's really cool? I saw Jerry Wilson's name early in the chat, right? I've been scrolling and it was just black, right? Just the regular non-member. Now I'm scrolling later and it's green and there's the skull. It's so beautiful, man.
It is.
The thing with Jamie too. It's like, that's so cool. In mid chat, it changes color.
That's cool. Nice. That's tight. I like that.
That's awesome. Destin is on board with us trying to get to 100. Hey, we're at 40 now. We only need 60 more. We can do that.
That's right.
I believe it. Okay.
We're already almost halfway there.
Almost. Jason Dyer in the house. Stu lives, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, he does. You know what, man? When it comes time to Stu Mocker, there's only 3 words that come to mind. Get it. Come on. Get. Yeah.
I'm ready, baby.
Get up! Oh yeah. Marcus is going hard.
It was fun.
That's right.
I could see Marcus backstage, and he was doing that the whole time.
Yep.
Nobody could see him but me. But he's going, man. He's like, he's all in.
Yep.
Oh,
Gotta pay respect to Stu the proper way. Gotta get them
100%.
elbows up.
Yeah, man. You better believe it. And Charlie sending in a super chat. You know, that brings me. Let me just throw this out there while the opportunity is right here. We're going to try to get to as many questions and comments as possible as tonight, guys, as always. But we're now right at 40 people, and that number will probably increase as we go longer. So just know we won't be able to get to everyone's comments because they will be coming in. Three of us here. We can't stream forever, so we know it's inevitable. So if your comment doesn't get addressed, don't be sad. Don't take it personal. It's just the way it goes. But that's why I try to stream so many times so that you'll have more chances, more opportunities. But I'll also say this. You can do what Charlie did. If you have a burning question for us that you want to ask or a comment, you can send in the super chat option and we will get it on. I will get it on the screen. I will promise you we'll cover it. And I will not end this stream until every super chat has been addressed. That's my promise. Okay? So don't feel like you're obligated to do so, of course, but you have that avenue. And the other thing that does is it really helps the channel immensely. So you do two things it's a win-win, okay? So Charlie, let's get to yours. I move you up to the front of the line. Who would win? Oh boy. Ghostface versus Jigsaw. Well, let me just say this before we start answering. There's, 13, 14, 15 Ghostfaces, I believe.
Yes.
Right?
If you count Greg.
If you count Greg, which, that's arguable, but we'll say 13 to 15 right now.
Right.
Some Ghostfaces, I don't think probably would be able to beat Jigsaw. I think some could. So how about this? Let's go this. Marcus, I'll start there. Ghostface, and we'll go around. Tell me if you think there are if there are Ghostfaces that you think could, and who they are, and Ghostface Fanatic, same thing. So Marcus, you start us off.
So the ghost faces that could take Jigsaw, I'm gonna say Billy, Stu, Mickey. Man. See, honestly though, I kind of, in so many ways, no matter how weak the ghost face is, you got to also take into account John Kramer's his health.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I hate to say it, I would have to go with every single one of them just based on the health aspect of John Kramer. Now, and plus he's outnumbered. He only, from what we know, only had Hoffman, Amanda, and Dr. Gordon as the main people really helping him. So, man, I'll say this though. If there's going to be any ghost faces that does lose to him, it's going to be Amber Freeman. It's going to be Amber Freeman and I'll even say Richie.
So I'm sorry, I didn't hear that last part. Tell me, what about Amber and Richie? You said?
I said if there's going to be any two ghost faces or any ghost face I'd have to select to lose to him, it'd be Amber and Richie.
Oh, yeah. I mean, let's face it, dude. Richie was a bit of a cream puff, man. He was a soft,
right?
I'm serious, man. Now I know he killed Wes, and that was a good kill, but
right.
He was. I mean, look. I mean, Sam even said he was a man baby.
Right.
I mean, she called him out as a man baby. And now Amber, she got crazy, but I think Jigsaw could take her too.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Okay, Ghostface Fanatic, man, what do you think? Who could take Jigsaw, and who do you think maybe he could take?
I'll definitely say probably Billy and Stu, and probably Roman. But
Mm-hmm.
Roman's not really. I don't know. Like he's not as aggressive to me. Like as even though he's my favorite killer, I don't think he's as aggressive as Billy. So I'll
Okay.
say Billy and Stu. Um, then I think I agree with Marcus. I think Amber and Richie would lose.
Yeah. I I don't disagree. I think for me, I agree. I think Billy and Stu definitely could take them. Mickey.
Mhm.
I'm going to put Roman. I do like Roman. I think he could if he could just focus and yeah, I think he could do it. I like Roman. I think he could do it.
Yeah,
And I'm going to throw another one out there who happens to be my most favorite Ghostface after Billy and after Stu and Billy because she is insane.
Jill.
It's Jill.
Jill.
I
Yeah.
think she's crazier than Jigsaw. And
Yeah,
I
Oh yeah.
seriously, I think she could take him, dude. I really do.
I agree with that. I
Yeah.
mean, she did take out Charlie. I mean, she took
Hmm.
out Trevor too. Like, you got to give her credit for the stuff we've seen her do. And I mean, her mother, but and the cops, because I do think she killed those cops. So she could definitely hold
Right.
her own. She could definitely hold her own against Jigsaw.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. That was fun. Great, Charlie. That was a great question. What a great question. Thank you for your super chat, by the way. Thank you. That really supports the channel a lot, and I really appreciate that. Great, great question. And this is what we're doing tonight. We're talking horror. You guys lead the way. We're open tonight. This is an open forum scenario. Now, sure, we have ideas, and I have ideas and topics we're going to talk about. We're not just going to sit here and be like twiddling thumbs. We got lots of ideas,
Right.
but you guys are welcome to send in, leave us comments. We love that. It's very interactive, and we're up to 45 people, so we're continuing to grow. And listen, for those who are just joining, we are having a goal tonight of 100 likes on this stream. We're at 41 likes with 45 watching. We're at a deficit. So if you have not smashed the thumbs up button, if you would do so, you're going to help us reach our goal tonight. And also it tells us you're having a good time. And that means a lot because that's why we're here, for all of
Right.
you to have a good time. All right, let's go to the next super chat because they do go ahead of everyone. It's my promise. Talking Star Wars. Hey, what's up? Great to see you back with a $10 super chat. Wow, thank you. That's so generous. Who would you cast in a modern day remake, oh my gosh, of Scream 96? But it can't include anyone that's been in the movies. Oh my gosh, this is hard. This is so hard. Like,
Mm.
this literally may take like some time. I have to.
Man,
I don't even know if I can answer that question. I right now I would.
that's hard to think about. Like,
Yeah, I think you would
It's
have
so
to
hard.
almost really like buckle down for a little bit and pick
Yeah.
pick the actors around that age group of the
Hmm.
original
Yep.
that you feel would fit perfectly into a Scream movie. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to do that because Scream came at the right time. In the
Yeah.
mid 90s, we were
Yep.
starving for a new slasher. We were starving for something different. And that's what Scream bought. Like, it's hard to replicate lightning in a bottle. And I just don't
Yes.
feel like, and I'm not trying to knock on any of these newer actors or anything. I
Right.
just personally feel if you're trying to remake 1996's Scream, I don't feel like you're going to find any actors that are going to make it feel like it's 1996.
No. Here's the only way. I personally, this is just my opinion on this. I think the only way a true remake, like you're going shot for shot,
Right,
like the darn, I can't stand the Vince Vaughn remake of Psycho.
right.
It's just horror. It fell so flat for me.
Right.
He did a great job, but the problem is you are trying to replicate a genuine masterpiece.
It's true.
Why? Why would you do that?
Right.
Why would you say we're going to take a Wes Craven masterpiece film and recreate it shot by shot with new people and try to make it better? Why?
Mm.
Now, here's the thing. I'll say this, then I'm going to hear Ghostface for the next thoughts. Is the only way I see that film being successful is if it is done 50 years from now and all of us are either very old or not here anymore, and a new generation of people
It's true.
that really don't even, it would be like today talking about Psycho.
Right.
It would be like, oh, it's respected, but no one's ever seen it.
Right.
This generation, no one's seen Psycho.
No.
Think about that. I mean, I'd say no
That's a
one.
great point. That's a really good point.
Yeah, they have no connection to Psycho from 1960, but they respect it for what it was. It was a masterpiece film, but they could watch a new one and just connect with it fresh.
Right.
I think that's the only way, because if they do a remake in 5-10 years, dude, it's gonna be a horror show, because
I
there's too
agree.
many of us around that that know that 96 movie,
Right.
and I just don't see it. But I'll
There's
say
just certain
this.
things that don't need
Yeah,
to be touched.
I agree. Yeah. And I think Psycho was one of them. And it's funny, Nate's chiming in. Nate says the Psycho remake was a big budget student film experiment. What such an oddball. Dude, you're right, Nate. It is an oddball. Like, why? Just, I don't, that's the question I have. Like, I understand wanting to shoot for the stars that we talked about earlier,
Right.
but you could do, if you had a budget and you're a student, you could make your own movie. Why not
Right.
use a budget and come out with an amazing film that's something original?
Right.
Like,
Something
I'm
that came
gonna,
from your brain.
yeah. Instead of saying I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do a shot for shot movie of a masterpiece film that's like
Right.
perfect. And I don't know. Yeah, it is an oddball. Nate is a great way to say it. Okay, Ghostface Fanatic, what are your thoughts? I've talked about this for a little bit. What do you think about this scenario, man?
Well, like I said, I don't really like that. Like when people remake like masterpieces.
Yep.
Like I felt like Rob Zombie did the same thing with 1978's.
True.
It's like, what's the point of that if you could watch? You got you got it in DVD. You could watch. You could put it in and watch the original, and you don't need to watch a rehash.
That's right.
There's really no point of that. Like,
Yeah.
I really
Because I
don't see a
mean,
point.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just don't really see a point in that when you could just watch the original.
Exactly. I mean, I'm just like, how ambitious are you to? What do you think you're going to accomplish? I mean, do you really think you're going to top it? And if you, I mean, that's kind of, I don't know, man. I mean, look at Radio Silence. They didn't even try.
No.
They knew, even with Scream 5, it was an homage to Scream
Yep.
1.
Yeah.
There were a couple of scenes that were replica scenes from 1, but they knew better. They knew where to draw the line, even. And these 6 too. With Scream 2, there were some similarities, but they knew better. They needed to make that more original, and same with Scream 3. The rumor is there were some leaked photos, or did you hear about that? There were some, not leaked photos, there were some promotional photos, I believe, that were not for Scream 7, but the studio put something out, and I'm butchering it right now. I wish I had the darn
It was like a
article.
promotional ad.
Yeah, promotional ad.
Yeah.
Yes. You remember that? It was a few days ago.
Yes.
And it was in the setting, looks like it's in Hollywood.
Right.
And the speculation was, it could be that they're going to be going to Hollywood, which is
Right.
bearing Scream 3, which we've talked about a long time now. I think it's very possible we're going to get Scream 7 in Hollywood again. Because,
Right.
I mean, they've been following loosely, somewhat loosely, somewhat not loosely, Scream 1 and 2.
Yes.
So I could see them kind of taking the homage of 3 and making it different, but also paying homage to 3 also.
Right.
But anyway, that's a different story. I will say this, though. Polar, I saw Polar posted something here, and she took the only person that I have in mind right now. And I'm sorry talking Star Wars for not giving you a cast lineup. I'm so sorry. I honestly, there's only one person that comes to mind, and it's who I would have play Sidney Prescott, which, believe it or not, that's like probably the toughest role.
Right.
And I want to get y'all's opinion on it. I was trying to find Polar. There it is. I had already thought of it. This was who I was going to say, and I saw Polar post it, so I'm going to put it up. Here's who I would have play Sidney Prescott. Not expecting her to be better than Nev. It's not about that. But if I'm told I have to hire someone, this is my new Sidney Prescott.
Oh,
Mia Goth.
dang.
Yep.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yep.
She'd rock it.
She could do it.
She'd make Sydney her own.
Yes, she would. It would be different.
It would be different. And I think she could pull it off.
I do
She's one of the few believable like actresses in terms of like getting different and trying new things that I think she accomplishes that really well.
Mm-hmm. Agree. Ghostface Fanatic, what do you think, man? Could you see Mia Goth and as the new Sidney Prescott literally in a remake?
I don't really know who that is.
Oh, okay. She's did you see X or Pearl? Did you see those
I've
movies?
heard of it.
Okay. I highly recommend them. Or did you see what's the movie with Cronen's son? Infinity Pool. She was in Infinity Pool.
See, I haven't seen that yet.
Dude, that movie is a trip, bro.
Oh man.
It is out there, man. It is wild. You got to see
That's what I heard. I keep hearing about that. Like,
bro, you're going to see stuff in that movie and you're going to be like, what is happening?
all right.
Trust me.
Yeah. I got to give it a chance. I got to.
You do. Okay. Well, Ghostface Fanatic. I highly recommend you watch X. That was my favorite horror movie of 2022. And it was Ty West killed it, man. He's writer and director. It was absolutely fantastic, man. And she's plays 2 roles in that movie. That's all I'm going to say for now.
Yeah. I may have seen that movie.
Okay.
It's probably been a while. I just don't really remember. Like,
yeah, she was. The movie is the one where it's set in the 70s. They're shooting an adult film on the farmhouse. Remember that? It was an old senior citizen company, a couple living in the main house. Okay, all right. Check it out if you and watch it again if you haven't, if it's been a while, and let me know what you think. I think Mia Goth though she is uber talented. Like she is so talented, dude.
I like that pick. I like that pick a lot.
Yeah, that's the only one I've got like off the top of my head. I
agree. It's so
hard.
difficult to choose right now. Like,
yeah, it is. It is.
I just don't ever want to see it though.
I don't either. Not in my lifetime. Like,
right.
Wait till I'm gone.
Right.
My grandkids can watch it.
can I add on to that just real quick?
Sure.
So, like, I'm not saying that all remakes are bad.
Right.
It's just that when they rehash, like, the originals, like, that's the only problem I have.
Sure. Yeah.
Other than that, they go their own direction. I don't mind it. Like,
I mean, John Carpenter's The Thing is absolutely a phenomenal movie. That's a remake. Oh my gosh, that movie is amazing. The Fly with Jeff Goldblum. Oh my gosh, dude. That movie is horrifying and
A younger
sad.
Jeff Goldblum.
So much younger, like 86 or whatever,
Yep.
85. So
Yep.
much younger. But dude, that movie makes me horrified and it makes me sad. I literally like almost want to cry for the man at the end of that movie. It's just sad, so sad. But you know what's not sad, guys, is when you pour a little spicy mustard on that hot dog and you slam it in the bun, baby. That's what I'm talking about. And you know what? Talking Star Wars, that is the most beautiful shade of spicy mustard yellow for that super chat. So, guys, get ready at home. We're going to crank this thing up. I need you to sing it. Ghostface Fanatic and Marcus, feel free to unmute your microphone in StreamYard at the bottom. Sing along with me. And we're going to talk about some spicy mustard right now. Here we go. Here's your clip for your generous super chat talking Star Wars. Here we go, guys. And by the way, hot dog emojis in the chat are highly encouraged. Let's do it.
Do you feel the hunger tonight? Are you a little hungry? I wanna be a hot dog. Be a hot dog tonight. I'm a hot dog. If you wanna take a bite, if you wanna give me a spicy mustard, because I'm a hot dog.
Wow.
Wow.
Ow. There we go. All right. Thank you, Talking Star Wars. Seriously, man, that was very kind of you. Hey, Danielle. What's up? Danielle's in the chat. Quinn Bailey survived. And, you know, she survived not only her fake death, but the death at the end. And Quinn is here in the chat. Olivia's here. Garth is here as well. Hellscream and Craven. Now, there you go.
Nice.
And look who else is here. Our good friend, the bearded one himself. What's up, Eric? The Bearded Entertainment. Love it. And I love the hot dog emojis coming in. You guys are awesome. Oh, yeah. And Jamie says, the spicy mustard guy lives in my nightmares rent-free. I understand. Nate brings up a point here. I've never seen this remake, but everyone tells me the 2003 Chainsaw remake is phenomenal. And I'm going to watch that soon, but I haven't seen it yet. So
yes.
Yeah,
gotta watch it, man. You gotta watch it. I think you'll love it.
Yep, I definitely will. Knight and I made a deal months ago that we're going to watch it together on a watch party. We just haven't been able to coordinate it yet. We're going to eventually get it done. But yeah, Nate, I've heard that as well, that it is really good. So it's on my list for sure. And Katie's here from Poppin' the Popcorn. All right.
What's up, Katie?
All right. And Jace is here. Jace Bales is in the house. All right, Jace. And Eric from Two Boys and Their Scary Pops is here. All right.
What's
You
up?
guys are awesome. Man, we've got a great turnout tonight. And John Best is here. Welcome, John. Okay. Brandon Rodriguez is here. Welcome. Okay. Brandon weighing in. I mean, not Brandon, excuse me. Nate's weighing in, saying, I think Scream 7 will take place during the making of a true crime docuseries on the new murders. I think that's a very good idea, Nate. I think I did that
possible.
idea. Yes.
Hey, all I'm saying is, especially if we're going to get Joshua Jackson back, let him be the director.
There you go. He went on to get his degree in film.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep. Tie in real nicely.
Mm-hmm. There you go. That's a good point. All right. Got a couple more super chats here to get through that have come through. Speaking of the bearded one right here, Eric bringing in a $5 super chat. Eric, thank you, man. You're so generous. Says, look at these Cravenites on the panel tonight. That's right. I wonder, how does someone get on that panel? Well, you know, now that you asked that question, I will answer it. So, Eric, there are a couple of ways you can do so. If you become a channel member, I have 2 membership levels that enable you to join me on the panel. And one of those is the level Ghostface Fanatic and Marcus are both on. It's called the Director's Cut level. And it is where you have the opportunity to appear. And also, you can have the highest level above that is the Craven Cut level, which is Eric is a part of, the Beard Entertainment. And you're guaranteed an appearance on the live panel every single month. And so if you guys are interested in that, you have a means to do so by becoming a member of one of those 2 level tiers. And after 2 consecutive months of membership, then you're eligible to appear. So there you go, Eric. That's how you do it. Just hit that join button, select Director's Cut. You'll have an opportunity, meaning, well, it's like, what does that mean? Well, the difference between that and the Craven Cut, the opportunity means it's random. So, like, Ghostface Fanatic may get an invitation 1 month, and Marcus may not. And the next month it may flip, right? So
Right.
it's an opportunity could be there for you. The Craven Cut guarantees guarantees a stream appearance. That's the difference, just in case you're wondering. But thank you, Eric, for your super chat, my friend. That's very kind, and I know I saw what you're doing there, brother. I never talk about him. I never talk about that stuff, and other than just becoming a member. And I appreciate it, Eric. He's doing it for me. Thank you, buddy. And we got one more here from Charlie. All right, Charlie. Charlie coming in saying, anyone got recommendations for horror video games? Oh, I have several. Marcus, I know you like games and Ghost of Fanatic. What do you have some recommendations?
I mean, Resident Evil was always mine, like my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to try the Saw video game, but never got around to it. So if you can find a copy of that, try that out. Friday the 13th is a good horror game. It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
What is the one that Dead by Daylight? I've never played that, but I know that's pretty popular. But for me, like, I would like to see a Scream video game come out, man. Like, that would be so fun. Like, I don't play video games the way I used to anymore.
Sure.
If that were to ever happen, Scream is going to have their own video game. Oh, I'm buying me a new system.
You're not, dude, no doubt.
But yeah, amazing. Like, I mean, maybe is Doom even still out there? The game Doom?
I don't even know, man.
I don't think so.
It's probably like eBay. I'm sure it's on eBay, but I don't know if it's out
right.
there making it new.
Like, yeah, it's the pool for horror games is a little bit thin. It is. They could definitely use more. But for me personally, Resident Evil was always my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Ghost of Fanatic, do you have any horror games that you've played or that you like?
I really liked the Friday the 13th game.
Okay.
And I also, yes, I want a Scream game, obviously, in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe a Halloween video game.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Dead by Daylight's another good one too. But yeah, I think I would say Friday the 13th. Then they're also coming out with the Texas Chainsaw game.
They sure are.
Oh, that is right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Wow.
Well, a game I've had a lot of fun playing on the PlayStation is The Quarry with David Arquette has a real role in it. And that's a decision-making game where you decide where the characters do. And that's, so you're not actually like, it's not an action game. It's more of a role play game where you're, making
kind of like The Sims in a way.
Yes. Yeah. You get into a scenario. You either should the person go this way or go that way, jump or hide.
Okay.
And you have to, and then whatever decisions you make, the fate is determined on it, and it's a different outcome every time. based on it,
Oh,
and it's
that's
really fun.
interesting.
The
Yeah, I've
Quarry is
heard about that
great.
game.
You should check it out, man. Seriously, I've beaten the game multiple times doing different scenarios, and so we pretty much, my daughter and I went through that game over and over and over, and so it's really good. I recommend that one. And the studio that made that game has made a couple of other ones that are really good, and we beat another one that came out before it that actually, and I'm trying to remember the name right now, and it's slipping my mind. I'm driving me nuts. The reason I know about these games is my buddy Alex over at Podcast Now.
Okay, yeah,
Whenever I just text him, I say, Alex, I need you to hook me up. What are some titles? He's like, dude, he's like, here, I think you'll like. If you like the Quarry, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one, and he's been 100% on every time.
nice.
Um, and we got another one that came out before the Quarry by the same studio, and I actually liked the movements controls better than the Quarry controls.
Oh wow.
And you would have thought it was Quarry had come first, the way the controls were, because the controls were more advanced in the earlier game, previous game,
Okay.
which was kind of strange, but
Huh.
it was good. Um,
Now,
and then
is it
there's
Quarry on PlayStation, on Xbox?
yeah, yep, it's
Okay.
on both.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Uh, yeah, it's definitely if you like the Quarry, then there's like two other games by that studio that you're gonna like. They're
Okay.
both that same style game. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll have to
I would
definitely
say
give it a
that.
look.
Definitely, yeah. And so Charlie, I hope that helps. Those are I would start with the Quarry, Friday the 13th. You know, we heard what everyone had to say. Keep an eye out for the Texas Chainsaw game. I don't know when it's coming out, but I thought it was this year.
Yeah,
Until dawn. That's it. Until dawn. Yes. Charlie, Until Dawn. That's another game, but that's the one that we just beat. That's the name of it. Until Dawn. That's by the same company that did the Quarry. Yep.
yeah. I think Texas Chainsaw comes out on August the 18th, so
Oh, okay.
next
That's
month.
really soon. Okay. Great. Thank you so much, Charlie. Appreciate that. Now, Nate was reminding us also that there is that board game. Remember, we covered I did video on it months
That's
ago.
right. Yeah,
There's a
that's right.
Scream board game coming out. I think it's this month or next month. It's
Oh,
coming out, and that's the one where it has an app, and Ghostface calls your phone if you're selected as a player to be a victim. He
Oh,
oh,
calls your phone,
oh.
and you pick it up, and Ghostface is talking to you, dude.
Bro,
On the
we
phone.
know we got to do a live stream playing that.
Totally should. Yeah, that would be so fun.
Man, yeah, I got to find out when exactly is it dropping so I can get ready so I can go purchase it because I want it.
Yeah, it's coming out. Like, I mean, I have to Google it because it's coming out really, really soon. Hey, Ashley, what's going on? Good to see you tonight. Good
What's up,
to see
Ashley?
you. All right. Yeah, yeah, man. It's fascinating. I did a video on it months ago when I first found out about it. Yeah, Nate, that's it. Until Dawn. That's the one. That's the game there. Marcus, if you're thinking about it, jot that one down too in your list because
Okay.
that game right there is the one that has, I think, more advanced controls you can do in the game
Okay.
than the Quarry, and it's an older game. Yeah,
It sounds interesting.
it's really good. All right, let's see here. I do see another super chat that has just come in. Let's get that up as they go to the front of the line. Any thoughts on the announced Return of the Living Dead remake? I don't know that I even heard of that one yet.
No,
Maybe I'm missing something. Have y'all heard about the remake yet?
no.
is that a zombie movie or?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like That was because remember, because Night of the Living Dead, that was the original one, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think that was that's the one
Yes.
that's the one that Dr. Stone in Scream 6 was watching while eating his cereal before
Yes.
his head got bashed in and
Right.
stabbed.
And his nose got stabbed.
And nose got stabbed in the face. Oh, yeah. That's the original. But I think Return of the Living Dead, and I could be totally wrong here. So someone correct me, but I think that's the one that came after it. I believe it was. I don't know.
Yeah, I would
But-
have to think so, especially like it makes
Yeah.
sense. Night of the Living Dead and then Return of the Living Dead. Yeah.
Yeah. Now Nate is saying in the chat that he read that Return of the Living Dead is not a remake; it's a requel.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to watch the original again to catch it, get up to speed and stuff, because it's been a long time since I watched it. And I'll be honest, there's only a handful of zombie movies that I can get into, and that is one of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need to see it again too. It's been so many years. Like I'm talking like decades since I've seen that movie, dude.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. It's definitely been over a decade, I can say for myself.
Man, I tell you, Nate is bringing the facts tonight. He is like, the Texas Chainsaw game is out August 18th. There you go.
Nice.
August 18th. He is laying it down, man.
Nice.
The official release date of the Scream board game's tomorrow. Dude, it's tomorrow.
Oh,
All right. All right. Let's see what the price on that bad boy is.
Time to bust out that Amazon Prime and start getting that sucker ordered. No doubt, man.
Let's go.
Wow. Dino said he ordered it months ago and got his today.
Oh,
Wow.
Dino.
Okay, man. Polar says she says Amazon says if delivery time is October. Oh no. Okay. Eric says that they just announced Return of the Living Dead like 2 days ago. Okay.
oh.
Is it the one from Funko?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the one. I think it's like Clue on steroids.
That's nothing. Only $26.
Yeah, it's not that expensive, bro.
Oh,
No.
nice. Oh, I'm buying this. We're doing a live stream. We're doing a live stream.
Dude, that's
We're
all
gonna
right.
play.
Hey, that's all right.
Let's go.
Well, Eric, here's my thoughts, man. You broke the news here to all of us, so I'm gonna have to look into it. But Nate's saying it's a requel, so I'm intrigued. And right now, I'm excited. I think it's cool. I'm gonna look into it and get back to you. But I'm very hopeful and excited at the idea of it. And I think it could be a lot of fun. So I'm very, very intrigued and interested. Yes. Wow, that's awesome.
Man, that Scream board game seems like a lot of fun.
It really does. And I have to wonder if I could do like a members only board game playing where I get everyone on the screen and we play, everyone buys it and we play it on our own board. You know what I'm saying?
Something me and Destin are going to end up trying out is the feature on your StreamYard where you can stream basically on like another person's channel at the same time while you're streaming on yours or whatnot. If we try that or whatnot and stuff, that would be cool as well to do that. Just have like a merger of the channels.
Yeah, that way everyone's channel is streaming it.
Right.
That's really cool.
Yes.
And we're all on the panel, and so we could all play the game with our own boards set up in our situations at home or wherever. That's cool. We should do that.
Yes.
So, guys, real quick for Eric's super chat, I want to make sure we all answer him because, it is a super chat. My thoughts are I'm excited and intrigued. I'm going to look into it more, but I'm definitely going to watch it 100%.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm in the same boat as you. I'm going to look into it, see what's up, see who's behind it, see who's going to be in it, and give it a
Yeah.
chance. See what happens. It might be cool.
Mm-hmm. Ghostface Fanatic, how about you, man?
I've actually never seen this movie before,
Okay.
so it'd be my first time if I've only watched the Walking Dead TV series.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah,
Yeah,
man. All
definitely
right.
should give it
Yeah,
a
I'm about to
watch.
say, if you like Walking Dead, you'll like that.
Yeah, you will. 100%, dude. Trust me. That's awesome, man. Awesome. Thanks, Eric, for bringing the info, man. And you know what, Eric? I know I can almost hear Eric saying that right now that he loves that thigh grabbing screamer, and it's a classic, man. It's Bobo One. So Eric, here's Bobo One for you. Grab them thighs and scream. Crank it up.
I'm gonna make your bubba bounce right now.
It's just something about it, man.
Oh man, them
Oh,
Bobos go down in history.
they seriously are. Um, and oh, Eric. Oh, that was his last one there. I just put up. Okay, hang on a second. There's another one. That's what threw me off. Eric sent another super chat. Thank you, my friend. Says Return of the Living Dead, okay, and Dawn of the Dead are both sequels to Night of the Living Dead. Okay. Each filmmaker from the original made their own sequel. Well, there you
Nice.
go. That's interesting. I
Yeah.
didn't know that either. Because my favorite subgenre is, you guys know, obviously, slashers, and
Yes.
then it's psychological thrillers.
Right.
Or so I don't watch a ton of zombies movies. I don't watch religious possession movies as a general speaking. So I'm a little bit less invested in those as far as like understanding them, the knowledge, knowing
Right.
them. So that's interesting. I did not realize that each filmmaker made their own sequel to the original. That's good to know. Okay. Wow. We're learning all kinds of stuff tonight. This is Craven something educational tonight. We are getting, I mean, we're getting the facts laid down from Nate Reagan. Eric's bringing the information. We're getting everyone in the chat. We got folks chiming in. We're getting all kinds of information. This is good stuff, man. All
Well, I
right.
will say this. Next week is going to be a big week because we should be getting that Saw X trailer.
Oh, that's right, dude.
Yep. That
So,
convention happens next week. So,
dude,
I mean, you know how this goes, Steven. There might be, a day, 2, 3 days sooner before the convention where that bad boy gets dropped.
absolutely, man. We've seen that happen so much more.
Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna lie, and I give credit to the guy. I have to go back to my library and see who the content creator is, but I'm not gonna lie. I was just feeling it earlier. I'm like, man, something's telling me the Saw X trailer dropped. So I went to go look, and I seen this one. Overlay, and it said, "All Saw X trailer updated yesterday," or whatever. And it was a teaser, and the guy did a great job on it. But I thought it was the actual one. I was about to be like, "Oh, what?" And it didn't happen. He got me. He got me real good.
Dang.
It was so funny because he got a lot of people in the chat too. Because it was like everybody in the chat was like, "Bro, you did such a good job. We thought it was the official one."
Wow, dude, some of those people, like, really, you're right.
Yeah.
It looks so real and professional. It's crazy.
Yep.
It's frustrating because it's not real. Then it's like, darn
I
it.
know. That's the frustrating part.
Yeah. Real quick, Eric, for your second super chat, man. Let me play you another clip that I know you're a real fan of, my friend. And we should all be fan of these clips because work safety is important. We need to make sure that we get home safely from whatever we do.
True.
And so, right? I mean, we should.
It's very true.
It is very, very true. So here we go, Eric. Let's make sure we can learn from this poor guy's situation. Here we go.
I'm working overtime because I want to take my family on a nice vacation. Soon they get a call telling them I was killed in an accident. But hey, I'm wearing a busted harness here. And the company should have checked those tanks.
It's been an accident!
Dang. Bro.
I like that. As soon as he's about to mention the tanks, it happens.
Yeah. It's like, bam.
Yeah.
Some things I just, man, I just never get tired of them. I am going to be adding some new clips for next month, but I just, some I just can't let go of, man. I'm like, I just can't. It's hard, you know?
Oh yeah, especially the classic ones. There's ones that you just have that's like your vintage clips that you play.
That's true. Like those two Bobo clips I've had
Yep.
for a year, and I just can't let them go. And I've got Moose, Toaster, and Moose, the biscuits.
Yep.
I mean, you gotta grab. Sometimes you gotta get your face in the biscuit, dude, and let it
Yep.
rip.
That is true.
Oh man. Let's see here. Real quick, Joe. What's up, Joe? Hey, Steven, just got off an interview with Lee Waddell. Excited to see him here on this Friday. Yeah, well, thank you, Joe. I can't wait to watch the replay. So, guys, I do have some news to share with you tonight. I actually secured Lee Waddell for this Friday. He's coming.
Nice.
He is confirmed today. So, Friday night, guys, I am going to be having the original OG Ghostface from Scream 1, who was in the costume. That's where he's right there, who kills Drew Barrymore. All those scenes in Scream, the iconic kills. He is going to be here on the channel at 8 p.m. Central this Friday for 1 whole hour. So we're going to have him live on the channel for a full hour. So be thinking, guys, of your questions you want to ask Lee. You're going to have direct access to him. So be thinking of it for your super chat questions. I'm only accepting super chat questions because this time is too limited. It's 1 hour. I've got multiple questions I'm asking, and there's going to be a lot of questions in the chat, guys. So if you want to send a question in, think of it now. Start preparing for it, and you're going to have a shot to do that. And this will enable you to not have to spend the money to travel to a convention, to buy a ticket, stand in line for 3 hours, right, Marcus? You know what I'm talking about?
That's very true.
And then buy an autograph ticket or anything to get up there and talk to them. So this is going to save you a ton of money. All you got to do is just spin in and send a super chat question, and you can do it from the comfort of your home. You don't even have to leave your house to have access to Lee Waddell, the OG Ghostface. So, guys, right now, it is the link for this I'm about to put in the chat. It's already set up on the channel. Tonight, I put it back up. So I'm trying to get it up to 100 likes. If we can get there, we're at 60 right now. And I'd love to have it at 100 before Friday night. So we still got plenty of time. We can make it happen.
You're going to crush that.
I think we will, man. We've got tonight. We've got tomorrow and Thursday.
Yep.
All day Friday. So here we go, guys. Here's the link in the chat. There it is. All you need to do is click that link and go over and hit the notify me button. So that way you'll get a notification 30 minutes before, and hit the thumbs up. You see it's at 60. Let's see how much of a dent we can knock in that tonight. Maybe we can get it to 75 tonight even. Trying to get to 100. That'd be awesome. All right. Let me take this down. So that's breaking news. And also, guys, for all of my channel members, all of my Cravenites, and we've had already 4 channel members tonight join. You all are going to get invitations tomorrow because I've got a members only private watch party for Lady Mungo. I mean, not Lady, Lake Mungo tomorrow night, right there, guys. You have to be a member to be invited. This is a private party. No one else can come. But if you are a channel member, or if you want to join while on this stream tonight, like everyone else has earlier, like Jerry and Kyle and Jamie and Perry did, you can still do so while we're streaming, and I will send you a invitation on my community post for members only with a link to the watch party, and you'll be able to access that. And I believe we're going to be watching it. I think it's on Prime. All of the usual suspects that you'll be able to watch it and rent it at, I believe. So, anyway, guys, this is happening tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central. This was Eric, the Bearded Entertainment's choice last month, and I spun the random wheel, and it landed on his. So he gets to join me tomorrow night on the panel to watch it for the first time. It's my first time watch, and his as well. So, Ghostface Fanatic, have you ever seen Lake Mungo?
No, I haven't watched that.
Well, if you're able to make it, and I hope you can, first time watch with me and Knight. Not Knight. Maybe Knight too, but Eric and I, and Marcus. Have you seen it before?
No, I have not. But all I can say is one thing: I'll be there.
Oh, dude. You know what? When you said that, buddy,
Crank it up.
It reminded me of something. Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, man.
Yes. Yes.
There. Oh, Val, look at Val.
Yeah.
Val is, man. Hey, Val, I didn't realize you were here, Val. So good to see you. The General is always on top of everything, man.
So true.
I'm serious. She is the General. Val, thank you. I posted it right after you. I didn't even see you had done it already. That is so cool. Thanks, Val. That's all right.
And real quick, Val, I did give you a shout out in my latest video, so if you haven't already, check it out.
Ooh, very nice. All right. Here we go. Charlie's coming in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, Charlie. Wrong Turn original or reboot? Which do you prefer? Ghostface Fanatic, have you seen those movies? Either one or both?
I think I've watched them before.
Okay. Do you know if you have? Do you remember if you have a preference of them? Which you like better?
I would probably say the original.
Okay.
You always got to go with the original.
Usually, right? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Marcus, how about you, man? Have you seen these?
I have not seen the remake that was actually written or I think directed by Halloween 4 writer Alan B. McElroy. But I've seen the original and I've seen, the sequels that preceded that. And the original is a really good movie, I thought. A really good movie. They did kind of, taper off into the more of the straight to DVD style in terms of, quality and stuff like that. But it's still a fun horror franchise. It's not a bad one. I enjoy the movies.
Well, I've only watched the first one, the original.
Right.
And I just watched that like on Sunday night as a part of Knight's watch party over there. He had a members only watch party. And I watched it over there and I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I thought it was great. So I haven't seen the remake. So I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty positive it's going to be hard to top that original one for me, but I don't know.
And from what I have heard, the remake is different. But a lot of people actually have praised it for being different. There were some that was like, oh, it's not Wrong Turn. But then there were some that was like, we're glad they kind of went this direction because it's refreshing. So
Okay.
it's something I'm going to have to check out. I'm glad that got brought up because I actually do want to check it out. Plus, because, like I said, McElroy from Halloween 4, the writer, he's the one who did that movie. So I'm interested to see what he did with it.
That is a good point. I'm curious now too. There's so many remakes I have not seen, dude. It's
How could I forget?
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, now. Yeah, see, I gotta take a day where I'm not gonna do any like videos or anything and just sit and watch movies all day because I forgot that Bill Moseley, Danielle Harris, and Robert Englund movie Natty Knox came out.
What?
Yeah, it's out.
Is it new? It's new?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yes.
Natty Knox?
Yup. It's a Halloween themed movie.
Oh,
and it's a slasher.
I thought I was about to ask you, like, what genre of horror is it?
Yup. And Dwight H. Little, who did Halloween 4 with Danielle, is directing it.
Where is it? Is it streaming?
I believe so. It should be here. I'm gonna look it up right now.
And spell that for me. Do you know the spelling of it?
Yup. Natty. KNOCKS.
Natty Knox, got it. Danielle Harris, Bill Moseley, Robert Englund.
Oh, and they also have the kid who plays in Free Willy. The original, basically the boy who was Free Willy's friend, he's in it as well.
Man, dude.
Yeah, they got a little roster on there.
A small town babysitter and the kid she's watching encounter a serial killer on Halloween Eve.
Yep.
Comes out July 21st on Friday.
Okay, so I thought it was already out. Yeah.
It's a Vertical Productions. Studios Vertical is putting it out.
Huh. This might have to be a watch party we do, my friend.
It sure might. Wow, that's gonna be
interesting. That's 3 horror icons in one movie.
Yeah. I just can't find out where to watch it at. I don't see anything about where to watch it at.
I could have sworn they said it was for Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me see. Let me see exactly. Okay, it's loading up.
All right, we'll figure it out. But Natty Knox, that's Robert Englund again, guys. We need to see him as much. He's not going to be doing movies much longer, guys.
No,
he's just not. What's up, Skeps YT has sent in an image in the chat of popcorn. He's getting his movie popcorn ready.
Nice.
Good night, Quinn. Quinn Bailey's got to go. Glad you were here. Glad you could hang out. And
I wish you would have got a little bit more run in Scream 6, Quinn. I thought you had a lot of potential.
It's true. So true. Okay.
So, yeah.
Hey, and also I want to shout out to Val, the General, for today being a channel member anniversary for 17 months.
Wow.
Almost a year and a half, guys.
Yep.
Wow, that is amazing. Val says, thank you for the front row seat. It's been an amazing 17 months. I've enjoyed every second of it. Oh, man. Val, thank you so much. That is incredibly generous to support the channel that long, and it's so kind. Wow, thank you, Val.
Wow. That's almost a year.
Yeah, that's over a year. So he's pushing 2 years.
Yeah, that's almost a year and a half. Yeah, because 18 months would be a year and a half. So she's 17. That's amazing. Amazing. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's just saying that it's a day and date release. So hopefully
Okay.
they have some more clarification when it does come out. It's going to be interesting.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can't. I'm kind of glad it didn't come out yet because now I'm even more
Yeah,
excited for it.
for sure.
That's definitely going to have to be something we get together for a collaboration.
Dude, I agree. Hey Isaac, welcome to the stream. It says much love. Love you, bro. You really helped me with your kind words. I hope everyone's having a great night. Aw.
Awesome.
That's awesome, man. Well, I'm so glad, Isaac. That means a lot to me. Thank you. All right. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Just a second. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Val. Much love to you, my friend, too. Okay. Let me get back to see if we got some more super chats here. I don't want to miss any. Two boys and their scary pops with the $2 super chat. What's up, Eric? Thank you, my friend. A year ago, came in. Favorite scream moment. A year ago came in. That's crazy. It's been a year.
Oh, wow.
A
What?
year.
Already?
I think that's what he means.
Wow.
Wow, a year ago. Time goes.
It just keeps
Damn.
on going, man. Keeps on flying. Like I
It's
said, in total, I'm going on, this year. At the end, I'm going on 2 years I've been a subscriber to the channel.
wow.
Already.
That's nuts, man. You're right.
It is.
Whoa. It just doesn't feel
Yeah.
that long at
It
all.
doesn't. It really doesn't.
Yeah,
Ghostface
like I
Fanatic.
said,
Go ahead.
yeah, I've been a member for 14 months, so I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm.
Time really does fly. I remember when I first became a member, like,
Yeah. Me too, man. That was so long ago. It was like I remember like May of last year, April, May of last year, something like that.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was, yeah,
March. Yeah.
I think it was around March time, February.
February, March. It was last year. Goodness.
Wow,
That is incredible.
keeps on
Wow.
flying by.
Yeah, I was just about to say that deserves a wow.
It does. Oh man. Wow. Thank you so much to Eric here at Two Boys. Favorite scream moment. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. You know what? Ghostface Fanatic, only because your name is Ghostface Fanatic, and yeah, I'm looking at two ghost faces behind you. I'm going to let you answer this one first. Your favorite, not favorites, but your favorite scream moment in the franchise, dude.
My
As of right now.
favorite moment is probably the reveal in Scream 3
Okay.
when Roman and Sydney brawl. I think
Yeah.
that's one of my favorite moments.
Okay.
Because I think that fight scene was just real. Like, it just felt like real, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a great sequence.
Definitely underrated for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many, though. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
Scream 1996, obviously, you know, the opening scene and all that. Like,
Yeah, man. There's like no answer is wrong because there's so many good ones. They're like anyone you pick, it's like, oh yeah, that was great. Because that's so hard, and it's so hard to pick one.
Really is.
It's like give me a top 10, It has to be a lot easier, but it's not. It's like picking our favorite Scream moment. Okay, um, Marcus, what do you think, man?
Man, and this might seem, biased or, easy, but I have to go with Stu Macher's reveal, man, just because of the
Hmm.
ramifications and just the shock value to that. Like,
Heck
we
yeah,
didn't expect, two killers to be revealed. It was always, the general thought that it was just going to be one killer.
always.
So when he, comes behind Sydney and she runs into him asking him for help, and he's like, "Surprise, Sydney!" It's just like, wait, what? There's two of them,
Hmm.
and it's Stu, him, him of all people, because of how lovable and how funny he was.
That's right.
Like, yeah, I'd have to say that was the best moment in the Scream franchise because it also showed you that this was a franchise that was willing to take risks and do things differently, especially in that time where we were in dire need of that.
For sure, man. Game changer, big time.
Yes, absolutely.
Really was a game changer. Yeah. Boy, it's so hard. Favorite moment in Scream. I mean, yeah, I think there's several that I have that are favorites, but I think I'm going to go with Marcus. I think I'm going to have to go with. I think I'm going to have to go with that as well. It's just so iconic and unexpected, and yeah, and especially with the fake out too.
Right.
The fake out death of Billy, because I'm like, okay, I remember like watching it and seeing when Billy's stabbed, quote, I said, oh my gosh, who is it now? Because
Right.
I was sure it was him.
Right.
And he's, well, I'm like, this just blew my mind. And then when it comes out that he's alive, I'm like, oh, and when he asked for the gun, I knew it. I said, no, don't do it. And then he lets Randy in. We all go mad sometimes. And that was it.
Yep.
Poor Randy.
Right.
So yeah, anyway, but yeah, then Stu, she runs to Stu for help, remember?
Yep.
She's like, oh, Stu's gonna help me. She's like, Stu. And then he just stands there. Surprise, Sydney. That
Yep.
microphone goes to Joyce Changer. Great stuff, man.
Absolutely. And how many jaws dropped in that moment? Like, you know what I mean? Like
Mine did.
that's what I'm saying. Jaws were on the floor. You know what I mean? Because nobody saw that coming, especially from that character. Like that character alone, like nobody saw. I'd like to think when you watch Scream 1996, if you're watching it for the first time, you might be thinking because of how funny Stu is, he's not going to be a killer.
Mhm.
That just shows the range and the depth of the actor playing that role.
Yes, that's right.
To be able to flip that switch like that.
Mm-hmm. He uses that charisma
Mm-hmm.
to dismantle your defenses.
Yep.
Your suspicions of him, they get taken down.
Yep.
And that's how it works.
It's very true. Very
Wow.
well said.
Man, awesome. Two boys, Eric, thank you, man. That was great. That was awesome. What else? And we've also got Perry coming in, one of our new channel members tonight. Says with a $2 super chat, what about Wolf Creek movies? I love part 2. I really like the first Wolf Creek. I've seen it several times. I did not know there was a sequel though.
Mhm.
You guys seen it?
Yes. The sequel's
haven't.
okay. The original is better in my opinion.
Okay. Ghostface Fanatic, have you seen the sequel?
No,
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen. What is it about? Like, is it a slasher? Is it?
Yeah. It's that first one. That's one with John Bon Jovi, right, Marcus?
Oh, you're thinking of Cry Wolf.
Oh,
I was just about to mention that. Wolf Creek is basically like a backwoods type. He's a slasher, but he has many other things as well. Like, okay, so that commercial that's out there making fun of the horror movies where instead of going to the car, they go to the shed where all the machetes and everything is, and the killer's in there. If you ever seen that commercial, that's basically
Yes.
that setting is basically so much like Wolf Creek.
Okay. All right. So
Yes,
yeah, I was confusing that with
Cry Wolf.
with Cry
That was
Wolf.
a good whodunit right there.
It was great,
Yeah.
It
man.
was. Yes, that was a really good whodunit. One of the most underrated ones in my opinion. I love that movie.
Yeah, that movie was great.
I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I haven't seen the Wolf Creek movies.
I'm not
No.
going
Yeah,
to
me
lie to you,
either.
Steven. I don't think those type of movies would be for you because
Okay.
it does a little bit lean more towards the torture porn type style, but a little bit more outrageous than Saw. Maybe it's a little bit. It kind of reminds me of Rob Zombie's type of movies, really grunge,
Yeah.
brutal stuff like that. So I don't know if
Okay.
that would be for you.
Gotcha. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, it may not be. I think that's the same movie that I think it was Jake and Fate were also saying the same thing. They were like, I think they were saying they didn't recommend it for me, or they just didn't think I'd probably like it that much.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, I can't speak on this one then, Perry, but I guess Marcus, you've seen them all though, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're the only one on the panel that can address all of them. Did you like part two as well? Perry saying that
I
they love.
liked part two. I thought it was a good sequel. I thought it was pretty good. You know what I mean? But it wasn't the first one. I do lean towards more of the first one. It has been a little bit since I watched them, but from what I can remember, they weren't bad movies. Especially if you're a fan of a little bit more brutality, a little bit more blood, maybe a little bit more, outspoken dialogue per se, then that would be the type of movie that you would be into. And it's not a bad movie and stuff, but it isn't for everybody. And I can see why if you would watch that movie, you might not like it.
Yep. Well, fair enough. Okay. Well, Perry, let me find a little super chat clip for you, my friend, tonight. And I think it's time for another work safety clip. And you got to be careful about what you what you leave in the microwave. I mean, you don't want to leave your station or what's going on without making sure the appliances are all turned off. It's a safety thing. So let's take a look at this guy and see what we can learn.
Everything looks safe here.
Not so fast, Chris. Look closer.
Aha! The microwave is running unattended.
That's right. And there's a can of paint thinner inside.
The good
Wow.
old paint thinner.
Paint thinner in the microwave trick. Oh my gosh. All right. And we got some more super chats coming in. Two boys and their scary pops. What's up, man? Eric coming in with the $2 super chat. Much appreciated. Says it says any 3 items. Okay. To own from any horror movie franchise. Oh my gosh.
Oh man, that's a good one.
Oh wow. Where to begin?
Well,
Like just weapons or just items?
Anything.
Anything
you want. Any 3 items from any horror movie franchise. You only have 13. What was it? 3 items. Yeah.
Yep.
From any horror movie franchise.
Well, I think for everybody knows, for me, for Scream, because I've been, talking about this for a little bit now. I want Charlie's bloody button up. That'd be pretty cool to have. That's something that nobody's really clamoring for. So that would stand out. I have to go with Dr. Loomis, and I'd have to either say his gun or his iconic coat.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to say one more, man, it's a really good one. I'm going to go one more. That's so tough. Give me Hannibal Lecter's face guard.
Haha. Nice. I like that. That's really, really cool.
Heck yeah.
All right, Ghostface Fanatic, you can own 3 items from any horror movie franchise. What are you gonna pick?
I'll probably say Ghostface's butt knife, obviously. Probably Dr. Loomis's either his gun or his outfit,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe maybe Jason's machete.
Good. You guys have picked some good choices, man. I mean, it's so hard. I think
There's so many to choose from.
there's so many to choose from. Oh my gosh. Okay. I think I would probably have to go with Stumacher's red coat from Scream 1. Yep.
Yeah.
I want that coat. A robe, whatever it was, a robe. I want the screen used voice changer from Scream 3.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And oh my gosh. I want a screen worn Michael Myers mask from James Jude Courtney.
Oh.
And Halloween Kills.
Yes, let's go.
There it is.
Let's
That's
go.
it. Yes, sir.
Those are great choices. Man,
Wow.
that screen use James Jude mask. Oh,
Could you imagine, dude?
oh man. Wow.
Ooh, screen used from
Wow.
the film.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, it would be so amazing. And then especially if like you could have it like actually not register, but like quantified to what scenes it was in, so that you can actually know
Right.
these scenes. This is the mask this is the mask that's on the screen right there. That'd be amazing. Like whatever kills he's doing with that mask on, or whatever he's doing, it would be so wild to have it.
Oh, absolutely.
If you imagine if that's the case, and you're able to negotiate, get the mask he wore when he rose up from the street in the street brawl.
Oh man,
have that mask, man.
man. Oh, that's it right there, man. Because that's like my favorite scene in the outside of the reenactment of '78.
Yep.
That's my favorite scene in the entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
That music hits, he gives that look side to side, like, oh yeah, this is what it's gonna be. That music hits, he picks up that mask. Oh man. Yeah. I agree with you. That would have to be the mask. That exact one that he was picking up off the ground.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That would be amazing.
It would.
Nate is chiming in on what he would take. This would be interesting. He would want the Scream 1 voice changer. So
nice.
Okay. Yeah, man. He wants the Jason mask from part 5.
The blue. Nice.
And that's right. And Freddy's glove from Nightmare 1. Oh, the original Freddy glove. Oh, could you imagine that, bro? Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Gosh. I'll
throw another one in there, and just because I like it so much, that new Nightmare glove, too.
Yeah, man. I dig the whole... Honestly, that whole new Nightmare Freddy look, I love all of it.
I know. He just looks so cool and just so Brody. Like, he just looks devastating. He looks like a wrecker. Like, it's crazy.
It is. I love what Wes Craven did with him.
I do.
How he changed his look.
Yes, that darker type of image.
That's right. This is
You know,
fun. Go ahead.
I think I want to add maybe a couple more because some just came in.
There's so much stuff, right? It comes to mind. Okay, sure. Go ahead.
I would probably say maybe like Roman's robe from Scream 3.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe Dewey's sheriff outfit from Scream 1996.
Nice.
That would be cool, man.
Yeah.
That would be cool. Very, very cool. Oh, man. I mean, there's so many really neat things. It's so hard to do just 3. That's the whole point. Makes it fun.
Yeah.
When you have to force it to 3, it's like, oh. Yeah, all right. Yeah. Anybody else in the chat? Put your 3 items in there. I'd love to see what Nathan says. Jason's original mask, Freddy's original glove, and the Myers 78 original mask. There you go. Nice. Yep.
I'll even throw in the 100% cotton billboard. Let's go.
I love it. 100% cotton. Jason Dyer wants the tall man sphere.
Ooh.
Jason's original hockey mask, and Bruce the shark from Jaws.
Ooh, that's good. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah, man. Let's see. Anybody else put any here? Ashley says, I picked Freddy's gloves from Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay.
Nice.
Heck yeah. Yeah. Bro. You ready for this, you guys?
Yeah, I am.
Nate Reagan says, I have Roman's robe.
Wow.
You know what, Nate? I think Marcus is about to pass out, bro. Nate's like, "Hey, dude, I've actually got it in my closet, dude."
Man, that is just so cool, man. Like I said, though, I want that Charlie button up. That Charlie button up is it for me.
Oh yeah, man. You're trying to negotiate that Charlie shirt from Nate. That would be like, man. Don't
even try it. Don't even go there.
It's not happening. That's hilarious, Nate. I have the Roman robe. That's so awesome, though. My God.
Wow.
I'm telling you, Nate, man, when you come back on, what I would love to do, bro, if you're up for it. You've already shared the Charlie image, but I would love for us just to talk about your collection. Like, let us, if you wouldn't mind, like you don't have to show it in real time if you don't want to. I know it can be a hassle, but if you want to send pictures or something, and I know we're talking shop with 40 people live on YouTube, but I'm just saying it would be amazing, dude, to talk about your collection because you really are. I mean, he's legit known. He's the foremost collector of screen-worn Scream film memorabilia. He's like the guy. It's so much so that that's why he was brought into Scream 4 and 5 as a consultant.
Right.
He's the real deal. Nate is amazing and a super nice guy. Top of it, but Nate, I would love to highlight if you'd be up for that, your collection and your Jill shirt, your Charlie shirt, the Roman's robe, dude. And Nate even went out and dude, about research. He actually went out and he's got a video on his channel about it. He went out and sourced and searched and he finally found what the Ghostface boots are from Scream 1. He knows the manufacturer. I think they're Reebok. If I remember right, they're Reebok boots.
Nice.
He knows the line that they were, everything. So it's impressive stuff. But there you go, Marcus, just to rub a little salt in the wound. That's hilarious, dude. I
Yeah,
love it.
I knew he was legit once I seen those puncture wounds in Charlie's button
Oh
up.
yeah. Oh yeah. Still got the blood stains. So does
Yep, the
Jill.
blood stains and all. I was like, oh man, that thing is so cool.
So cool. Val says the OG shape mask. Yeah, man. The sack from
All right.
Sackhead, Jason. Oh. And Uber Jason's mask. And Jason X.
I was about to say Jason X. Yeah, okay.
Yes, Jason X. There you go.
That is a sick mask. It is.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. It's different.
I think it is different. I like it.
I do too.
I really do.
I'm not gonna lie. You know who he reminds me of in that movie when he turns that way?
Why?
Lord Zed from Power Rangers. He looks just like him.
Oh man. Let's see here. Horror NBA. What's up, Eric? This is otherwise known as Smells Like Teen Horror. This is another account. Yeah. I would want the 58 Plymouth Fury from Christine.
Ooh.
The Cuda from Phantasm. And a 73 Oldsmobile Delta 88 from Evil Dead.
Man. Man, are you sure you want that Plymouth Fury from Christine, man? Hey, you watched that movie?
I know, right? But you know what's funny though?
What?
I'm actually thinking I think that's the one I would want.
Oh, absolutely. That thing is a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
Thing of beauty.
The Oldsmobile is not a bad choice either, but I think I'd want that one from Christine. I think.
Right. I agree.
Oh man. Let's see if anybody else has put in anything as far as that goes. Let's see. Hollywood Guy coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. He says, I'll take. Oh, who done it? I'll take the Hollywood. Oh, the Valentine mask. Excuse me. Oh, we just watched that.
Yes.
The other day. Freddy's gloves and the apron from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah. Nice.
Those are great picks too. Especially, I like that Valentine mask.
They're solid. Oh, yeah, man. That cherub, right? That Cupid mask or whatever.
Yep.
Angel mask. Very nice. Hollywood Guy, thank you so much for your super chat. Really, I really do appreciate it. And getting super chats as it's getting later. We're going to be ending the stream for too long. We're going to go 10 more minutes. We're going to do a 2-hour stream tonight.
Okay.
And so we're going to go 10 more minutes. So I'm calling a last call, if you will. Last call for your super chats or questions or comments. Okay, so start sending those in. In the meantime, we still have enough time to sing some Yiddish because that's what super chats sometimes make me want to do, guys, is start singing some Yiddish. So let's go.
Das ist Zeit mit Fangen an Nein, mit Racken an Rum und Sägen an Nacht. Mit Racken ist es während Tag, mit Racken an Rum und Sägen an Nacht.
Let's go.
Nate says, he says, it's literally in my closet. There it is.
Man.
And he says, I'm down for that. Okay, buddy. He's down to
That's awesome.
To share his collection on the live stream. That's so great.
I'll make sure I will be there for that.
Oh, hold up. What'd you say?
I'll make sure I will be there for that.
Oh, yeah, man. Okay.
Okay.
It's like, okay. Um,
Mm.
let me get back to the chat and we'll see what we got going on here. Oh, let's see. That was good. That one we've covered. Just trying to make sure I've got all of these and not missing anything. Okay. Don't think I have missed anything. Oh, no. Nate says he just emailed me a picture of Roman's robe and mask. Oh, gosh, dude. This is the screen view stuff, guys, in the movie.
Oh, that is. Oh my God.
Okay.
I want that so bad.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to go look at that. Hang on, give me a second too. In the meantime, hey, while I go do that, Marcus, I'm gonna pull this up and I want you guys to talk about Eric's 3 items here. Okay, I'll be right back while I go. I mean, I'm still here. I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
All right, there you go, man. Go ahead.
Wes Craven's director's chair. Ooh, whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I know.
That might have been the best pick all night.
I think it might be too.
Stu's house. That's another great one.
Just give me the whole house.
Yep. It's listed at like $3.5 million.
Woo.
And Chucky doll from Child's Play set. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like the original Child's Play, like the original Good Guy doll. Or Buddy doll. I guess that's what it was called back in the day. Or whatnot. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Hell yeah. I like it. But that Wes Craven's director's chair, yeah, you might just own a night on that one too, boys.
Yeah, that's the best one, I think.
Yeah. Man.
Could you imagine? I think Wes Craven's chair, man.
Could you imagine if you not only had Wes Craven's chair, but you had one of, the cut, whatever they whatever you call that, but one of those props, you know what I mean? Something like that. Or one of his cameras that he's using while filming. Man, that would be cool. Wow, that's a really good pick, man. Wes Craven's director's chair. Whew.
Wow. Did you imagine?
I didn't think about that.
Like having his director's chair from whatever movie, just say this is what the one he's set in for Scream 1, 2, 3, 4, which any of them, or Red Eye or Cursed or any of those films, man. A Nightmare on Elm Street. You name it. That's incredible.
It is.
So yeah, Charlie, I see that, buddy. I got you. We do have a super chat to Charlie. We're gonna get to, and actually, I'll pull it up really quick here. I did upload the pictures. I'm uploading the pictures. So hang tight, everybody. We're gonna get that up. While I'm doing that, let's go ahead and address Charlie's super chat. Thank you, my friend, for this another $2 super chat. Anyone like to joyride movies, dude? I haven't seen them. They're on my list. I have a list of movies I want to watch. I have not seen any of them yet. No. Marcus, you want to start with you, and we'll go up to Ghostface.
I'll say this. Steven, you're going to really like the first one.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes. The first one is amazing. It really is.
Okay.
The second one and the third one, they started going into more of that more brutal torture type, type of movie. And they were okay. But I felt like, and I'll just say this without spoiling too much, I felt like they went too far with the Rusty Nail character that didn't need to be explored from the first one.
Oh, okay.
I like the character exactly how he is in the first one so much, being a more omnibus figure in the background, or through the CB radio. But I'm telling you, man, that first one with Paul Walker and Steve Zahn and Lily Sobieski, a lot of people don't remember her, but she was another great young actress in that time. Another good movie was The Glass House that she starred in. But with those three in it, and just the way that movie played out, and I'll also tell you, Buffalo Bill does the voice of Rusty Nail in the original. Yes. The actor who played Buffalo Bill in Silence of the Lambs, he does the voice. Now, yes, I know in the second and I think the third as well, Ken Kirshner played Rusty Nail. Yes, he played Jason and stuff like that. So
yeah,
but again, like they're okay, straight to DVD movies, but compared from what the first one was, I just really wish they wouldn't have went in that direction. And I feel like because, Paul Walker went to do Fast and the Furious movies and blew up on that, there was no way they could get him back for a sequel, which is why they went in that direction.
Wow. Okay.
But the first one, see, that's going to have to be another one, because it's funny that was brought up, because I was literally thinking about that movie the other day, and I was like, man, I might want to watch that original one soon.
Yeah, it's been on my radar forever. I've never seen it.
Good, man. It's very suspenseful.
Oh, I like that. Okay. Ghostface Fanatic, have you seen any of the Joyride movies? Or are you like me? I'm missing out.
I haven't. No.
Okay. Well, you and I both are missing out here, it sounds like. I got to see them.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just more watch parties to add to the schedule.
Exactly. That's right. All right.
Hey,
thank you so much, Charlie. I appreciate that very, very much, man.
Okay. There's so many movies that I have not watched.
Yeah, it is hard to keep up, man, if you think about it.
There is so many.
Yeah.
The collage of just horror movies and just movies in general, it's too many. We'll never get to every single one.
No, I agree. Nate says, I want the camera used to film the Blair Witch Project.
Ooh.
What an iconic piece of memorabilia that would be.
It is. I have to give that that credit. Even though I don't like the film, that is a piece of horror history.
Oh, yeah. It started essentially the found footage subgenre.
Right. It really did.
And he also said there's one, the CB radio from Joyride.
Ooh, yep. Absolutely. Yes. That's a good call right there.
Wow.
Awesome. Or the car used in it as well that Paul Walker was driving. I think it was I forget exactly what year, but I think it was a Plymouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Ashley says, imagine if Craven did a horror movie. Ooh, it would be fun. I would love that. I would, man. I have many ideas. That's all I want to say there.
Well, I'll say this much. If they don't pull the trigger in Scream 7 with Stu, just know we can always count on Steven to make a film for Stu Macher at some point.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you it's happening. That script's going to get written. You better believe it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Everybody. It's happening. All right. Now, are you guys ready to see from Nate Reagan's personal collection? This is no imitation. This is not a spirit store bought item. This is screen worn, screen used. Scott Foley. Well, it wouldn't be Scott Foley. Well, it could be.
That's
Scott
right.
Foley worn, 'cause for the reveal. This is Roman Bridger screen used mask, dude. He's got the mask, hero mask, and hero robe from Roman Bridger. Which do y'all want to see first? I think it needs to be the robe, right?
Yes, the robe.
We got to start with the robe, yeah. Here is the image I have, guys. Everyone watching, this is the real deal from Nate Reagan. This is not some troll sending me stuff. Nate is the real deal. He was a consultant on Scream 4 and Scream 5. He is the man who basically sourced the material for the robe used in Scream 5, all the Ghostface material. He is the real guy. He's the real deal. He is the essential collector of screen used memorabilia, not replicas. This is the real stuff. So having said that, just for those that are here new and maybe haven't met him yet on my streams, here we go. Roman Bridger's robe. Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, all the bullet holes in its beautiful glory.
There they are. Yep.
Wow.
Oh, man, dude. Yeah, that's
Wow.
gosh. Amazing.
Man, that is just take it all in, everybody. Take it all in.
I mean, seriously, like that's we watch Scream 3 and we see it on the screen.
Right.
And you imagine just to be able to go into one of your rooms in your house and open up your closet and just look at it. There it is in plastic.
Yep.
Or whatever. There it is. There's the robe we just watched. There it is.
Right.
That's incredible.
Man,
All the
it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There it is. Wow, Nate is awesome for sharing this stuff for us, man. It's so cool. Now, but wait, there's more. Are you guys ready to see Roman Bridger's screen used mask?
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right, here we go. This is the real deal. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bam. There it is. That's the one.
Wow.
On camera.
Man. Oh, man.
Shut me out in the cold forever.
Our only son.
Your only son. Your brother. Oh, man, dude. What? That is so amazing, Nate. That is, man.
That's
awesome.
a thing of beauty right there, man. Like,
Yes,
wow.
So that's the real, like, actual mask that was used?
Yes.
Yep.
Actually used on screen that he
Yep.
wore. Yeah. That's the one that we see when we watch Scream 3.
Wow.
Man. Oh, goodness.
You know,
That's awesome.
You know,
crazy, man.
Isn't it amazing? I hope everyone at home is enjoying this, man. You guys are all taking this in. It is a real treat and honor to be able to see this stuff.
So was he just a part for like Scream 3, or was he in part of like the entire franchise?
Who's that?
Nick, yes.
Oh, so and that's what I want to talk to Nate more about when we get together, because
Okay.
I want to talk. I want to talk to him more about kind of his origin story in this.
Right. Well, the reason why I asked is because how cool would it be if he had the hero Stu Macher costume and mask, the robe and mask?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I anything hero from Scream 1 would just. But you're right. Yeah, Stu Macher especially, because that's like my favorite Ghostface.
Yes,
for sure. Yeah. But yeah, I hear you, man. But it's just so amazing.
It really is. Absolutely.
It really is amazing. When I've had Nate on the channel before, I've had him with Anthony, and so we've only, we've chatted about different things, and so it's been split time. So, but I've never had a chance to just kind of talk with Nate one-on-one and really, really dig deep into his origins and all this. And that's something that I look forward to doing for sure, because it's Nate says I've absolutely worn it. He said I've absolutely worn it several times.
Oh, I'm sure I would too.
I would too, man.
Wow,
man, heck yeah! Can't blame you for that one, man.
Yeah, that would be too tempting not to put it on. It would be. Yeah, get the selfies out.
Did you do the and the marrow like Principal Henry?
Exactly. That's right. Hey, man, you have
I would.
every right to do that.
Absolutely.
And Scott Foley's DNA is still in there,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep. That's
That-
yeah. Wow. That's a good point to make, Steven. That's a really good point to make.
So, you know what else this proves, though, right? This proves that Detective Bailey was completely lying whenever he threw down Roman Bridger's mask in Scream 6 in the bodega or wherever it was. That's not true because we know where Roman Bridger's mask
Right.
is. Right there.
Yeah.
It's at Nate Reagan's house.
Right. And we don't see no yellow, shade on it on the side of
No,
it like we did with Romans
that's
well,
right.
supposedly Romans in Scream 3.
That's right.
I mean, well, Scream 6.
Well, of course, that's right. This mask has been very well taken care of and preserved.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This
Yeah, it
isn't
just
like
wasn't sitting in Richie's, room
yeah.
for however long.
Or like the OG 78 Halloween mask that was under John Carpenter or Deborah Hill's
Right.
bed for a year as she smoked, and it was like
Right.
filled with all the smoke damage from for a year.
Yep. Yeah. Deborah
That's
Hill.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, Deborah Hill's under her bed is shoved
Yep.
under there. But yeah, that's incredible, Nate. Thank you so much for sharing this. This is a real treat, man, to see this. And once
Absolutely.
again,
It
that
is.
amazing robe is just wow.
You
It's
know what
like
it makes me think of? When I see those bullet holes, what it makes me think of, Steven?
What's that, man?
The road with the bullet holes in Scream 6 that we saw in that leaked image that they didn't have in the movie.
I was wondering if you're gonna. I was just thinking. I said, the bodega leaked image with a
Yeah.
shotgun that never. Yeah, it wasn't that his robe had no bullet holes in the bodega.
Nope.
Yeah, isn't that interesting how they did
Yeah,
that?
very interesting.
Because
That
I'm
was done
telling
on
you.
purpose.
Oh yeah, totally on purpose. Because they released that image and the leaked image looked very much like this.
Yep.
And I remember we all speculated on videos and live streams alike that's Roman's that's probably Roman's robe
Right.
with the bullet holes. And I
Right.
did a whole video breaking down. Remember, I did all this
Yep.
stuff and I
Or it could
counted
have been
how
the
many there
robe.
were. Remember
Yep.
that?
Yep. And it
Everything.
could have been the robe that was used to kill Dewey.
Yeah, that was the other one. Yes,
The other
but
one, yep.
that's right. Mm-hmm.
yeah, it seems like the hood is like attached like to the mask, like
Yeah,
I think that's how he has it like laid out.
displayed maybe or laid
Yeah.
down. Yeah,
I like it like that. It looks real cool.
yeah,
oh
yeah. I think you're right. I think it's just kind of like the setting, like display.
Yep.
yeah, maybe you just put it on. Yeah,
Wow, man.
It's so cool looking, man. Ah, that is tight. Wait,
I'm telling you.
so if he has that, and if he has Charlie Walker's button up, and if he has Jill's flannel, if I'm not mistaken,
He does.
I wonder if he has Jill and Charlie's mask.
I don't know.
That's interesting.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to whenever I bring him on the channel
Right.
next time, we're gonna talk about his collection. And
Yes, that's going to be cool. I will definitely be in the chat for that.
I know this. He talked about. Oh, here you go. He said the mask is laying in the hood. You can see the Velcro inside the hood, how they attach the hood to the mask.
Oh, wow.
That way
That's nice.
it wouldn't fall off, I guess, when they're running around. And
Right.
stuff.
yeah.
Wow.
So it's an interesting story, and Nate, you're welcome to come on the stream. Not to put you on the spot, you don't have to, of course, but you're welcome to. Two boys. That's an interesting question. There's a story behind that Nate shared, and I know the answer to that one. Nate, I probably will let Nate answer it because he'll answer it better than I can. but I'll be more of a paraphrase version. But I will tell you, all I will do is tease it like this: is that Nate explained to me that. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Took some
No, you're right,
medication
buddy.
earlier. It's starting to kick in. Um, uh, he explained to me that he was this. If you can, yeah, okay. He was this close, guys,
Mm-hmm.
to securing the screen used voice changer in Scream 3.
Man,
The actual one. Almost had it. He almost had it. He had, I believe he said, and Nate, keep me honest, but I believe he said he had a verbal commitment from the individual who had it that he would have the first dibs on it. And he was not going to let it, basically he was not going to let it go.
right.
He was going to own it. And he later found out, I believe the story goes, that the individual that made that promise ended up selling it to someone else first.
Wow.
And he contacted the buyer of the voice changer and tried to make a deal. And that person said it's not for sale. There's no way they're gonna sell it. There's no way. And
Wow.
so he's just waiting. And I may be a little bit wrong on some of the details, Nate. Forgive me. I'll let you clarify when you come on if I messed up some of there. But that's pretty close to being 100% accurate. And so he knows who owns it. That's the good news. He knows who has it. And I think he said he was going to continue to try to work that individual and stay in touch with them and kind of to see, hey, you ready to sell? A few months
Right.
later, are you ready to sell it? Because he almost had it. The same one, they opened the cabinet when Dewey and Gale, and they looked down there, and there's the voice changer by the mask in there.
Wow.
So close.
Wow.
Yep. So close.
I would blame him for being persistent and calling every few months too. I would.
I
You
would
wouldn't
too,
sell it
man.
yet?
Yeah, right. I mean, let's do it. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I'm right. Okay, good. He says correct. Okay. The owner, whom I got Roman's headless. No, you got the headless music video award too, dude. I didn't know you had that. That is incredible. Ended up selling it out from under me. That's right. That's right. The buyer said he was never going to let it go. He's never going to sell it.
Wow.
Man.
That's
Bro, he's got the
unfortunate.
music video award that Jenny McCarthy dropped and broke the head off.
Wow.
I'm about to turn 30, and it's now clear that I'm a main target. You? Why you?
Why you?
Do you think this wasn't a message?
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Nate, I didn't know you had that trophy. That is sick, dude. Oh, I got to get Nate on here, man. We got to talk about
man.
this stuff, bro. That is unbelievable,
Wow.
man.
He got the headless music award.
That's so cool.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That is awesome.
That is.
Here's one thing about life. Never say never. People say never all the time, but
That's
you know
true.
what? Life happens and circumstances can change on a dime. And so what circumstances may be now when they say they're never going to sell it, something can change dramatically a year from now, 6 months from now. You never know. And they may need some cash and things can change. It happens.
Absolutely.
Life
Yeah.
happens. Unexpected stuff happens all the time. So you just never know. I don't give up, right? Don't give up hope. I still think you may end up with that voice changer. He said what really sucks is that the Scream 3 prop master, oh yeah, JP Jones, who made the voice changer, I know exactly who you're talking about, JP Jones, told me he could get it working, lighting up again if I got it. Oh no.
Oh,
Man.
Dude. That stinks, man. I'm so sorry, bro.
It's okay.
I know. That
He's
is
gonna
just.
have it sooner than later.
I think you're still Nate. I think you'll still get it. I mean, hang in there, man. Like I say, life has takes very unexpected turns, man. Now I could be wrong, and it may be a while. It may be a decade again. Who knows? But things can happen. I would just stay in touch with that buyer, that owner. If you, I wouldn't lose contact with them. That's for sure. Because you just never know. A year from now, 5 years from now, what's going on in their life. But
Right.
that's crazy, man. Gee, could have gone to
Wow.
J.P. Jones, the prop master, and had it working and all just like it did in the movie. Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
That's crazy. Especially with
Oh,
Dewey's voice. He had what? He had the one chick voice in the beginning. Don't know who she was, but just however many voices was on that voice changer, he would have
yeah.
had access to all of them.
Well, and even if I mean, and the voices things were probably like overdubs, right?
Right.
But even if, but at least the lighting, the
Right.
red lighting at least could working again would be incredible. Um,
Yeah, even Sydney's voice too, right? Was on there.
Sydney,
Yeah.
they had all the voices. He had everybody's voices on there. He
Yep.
had, um,
Man.
oh, Nate. Well, but you got, dude, you got the trophy. That's so cool.
That is.
That's so cool, man.
That trophy.
Um,
Yeah.
you got Roman mask. My gosh, that is amazing.
And the trophy. The headless music
Yeah,
trophy. Like, man, that's tight.
Man.
heck yeah. Um, so I'm excited. So guys, stay tuned. I'll be talking to Nate offline, and we'll figure out a date and time that we can work it out that he can come on, and we're going to talk about his collection. We're going to talk about his his origin story of getting into Scream and memorabilia on being asked to come on as a consultant with Scream 4, Wes's last film, and then 5. They brought him in for 5, and it's just going to be. I can't wait to get all the information, not information, but I mean the whole story, and
Right.
uh, and then we're going to hear every. I want Nate. I want to know the lowdown. I want to know everything, everything that you want to share, of course, about your collection. We know about how you got Jill Roberts and Charlie Walker's shirts in the third act, but the blood stains still there. Everything. You got the robe and mask of Roman Bridger. You've got the trophy from Roman Bridger in Scream 3. I can't imagine what else what gems he's got hiding in his collection over there. That's
Right.
just phenomenal.
I
Uh,
wonder if he has the Tupperware for Judy's lemon squares.
oh my gosh, dude. Dude. I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably not. But that would be hilarious. Lemon
Oh man.
squares. Oh gosh.
Oh man, that'd be great.
By the way, your lemon squares taste like beep.
Yeah. Oh man. Good stuff. Good old Judy and her lemon squares.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
man.
Oh, hold on a second. Nate has emailed me never before seen pictures of the Scream 3 voice changer inside and out.
Oh.
Oh wow, we got a Craven Something Scary exclusive, guys. If you're still here, you're about to see something that has never been seen before.
That's awesome.
Nate, thank you, man. I swear, this is incredible. Oh wow, okay. See, one of the privileges of owning the channel is I get to see them before anybody else. I'm looking
That's
at them
true.
now as we're downloading. Nice. Wow. Now, see, this stuff makes me want to watch Scream 3, man.
Doesn't it?
Really does. Makes me want to bring Nate on and watch Scream 3 on the panel
I
with
know that's
Nate
right.
watching. All right, let me upload these, and I'll show you what he sent me. Okay. Wow, this is cool, Nate. Thanks for doing all this, man. All right, I'm going to show you the picture as we've seen it in the movies, powered down. but it's this is what we're used to seeing. There it is.
Wow.
That's it. Got the buttons, the microphone, and then the
Wow.
LED lights.
That is so sick.
And then here's the image we've not seen ever before of it actually being opened up on the inside. There it is.
Wow.
Wow.
Huh.
It looks super gadgety.
Yes. It's got one of those and I'm no computer, I don't know what those parts are called, but it's got that like a little, not a motherboard, but you know what I mean? Like the little.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow, dude, that's
awesome.
That's so cool, man.
It's amazing. Wow, man.
Guys are getting exclusives right here, never before seen.
Wow, that is
images.
so tight.
Wow, man.
It looks like kind of old too,
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it looks like it was from back in '99.
Yeah, I mean, this is 24
Yeah,
years now. Yeah, 24 years old. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I remember the story with this too, and I've shared it here with you guys. I know Nate knows the story because it was on the Still Screaming. It was on the documentary that Anthony Massey and Nate did, where JP I said his name just a minute ago. Seriously, JP. I'll say his first name for right now. JP, the prop master, who made this, said how basically Wes approached him and said, is this something that you guys can you do this this voice changer idea where we're capturing voices, right?
Right.
Because he didn't want to. I think Wes didn't want to do it if it wasn't at least plausible to
Right.
do. And so he's challenged to JP. It was during JP's interviews where you hear this, and JP said okay, so the challenge was we've got to make at least something that shows this can be done. So he went with it back to his team, and they started working on this voice changer, and that little computer board, whatever I don't know what it's called. There's a word for it, but whatever that on the right there, whatever that computer board thing is. He said JP said they were able to capture 4 or 5 voices into it. And they went to Wes and they said, hey, here we go. We're able to do the voices. And Wes said, okay, well, as long as we can show there's a plausible way to do it like this. And then that's where the famous line came out where Wes said, hey, look, it may not be perfect, but if I'm trying to make film reality, I'll make documentaries.
Right, exactly.
That's where that line came out from Wes. And hey, guys, real quick, want to give a shout out to Dave McRae in the chat.
Oh,
hey, Dave, what's up, my man?
Wow,
Good to see you here in the chat. What a pleasure to have you here. It's so nice to see you here in the chat, Dave. Big fan of your channel. Big fan of your content. Great to see you. Glad you're here. Make yourself at home, my friend.
Cannot wait to see him play Freddy Krueger.
Oh, dude, seeing you as Freddy Krueger is going to be amazing. Thanks for stopping in, Dave. That's fantastic. Hey, Marcus, why don't you chat a little bit about some more here of what we're talking about? I need to step away for just a second. All right.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll be right back, guys. Nobody go anywhere. I'll be right back.
All right. But yeah, man, that prop stuff, that's really cool. That voice changer, that's something I hope they do get back for Scream 7 for sure. What about you, Ghostface?
Oh yeah, something like that. Having Scream 7.
Yes.
Bring something like that back into because I think that they're gonna probably go back to Hollywood, like Craven was saying.
Yeah.
So that'd be
I'm in agreement with that. I think it could be a potential of both Hollywood and Woodsboro mixed, maybe. The first half of the movie's in Hollywood, then the rest of the half is in Woodsboro. But it's possible. Either way is possible. And, I would really love to see some form of that voice changer make a reappearance in Scream 7.
Oh yeah,
for sure. I agree. I've been a huge fan of that voice changer since the movie.
Yes.
Always wanted to see it come back, and yeah, maybe we will, in some form or fashion, and it would be fun, because I've always said, how terrifying is it to get a phone call, and your phone rings, and you pick it up, and you think you're talking to a loved one, a spouse, a family member, a great friend,
Right.
and you're opening up very personal things with the day, whatever, and you're having this conversation, and you find out it's not them. And not only is it not them, it's someone who wants to do you great harm. They don't have your best interest. Anyway, all of this, that's a horrifying idea.
Absolutely.
To never be able to trust who's on your phone. That's terrible. It's
Right.
It's a great idea.
Do you know what would be even more creepy? As if we heard Dewey's voice or something, maybe Ghostface calls Gail and you hear Dewey.
Oh gosh.
Right. And it's not impossible, because in Scream 3, when Dewey went to go press the voice changer, you can hear his voice through the other end. You can hear his voice option was on there.
Yeah.
Man, dude, that would just be so. It would be crushing. It would just hurt the heart, man. I would be hurting for Gail, and it would be so sad to hear his voice, and especially if he starting off being, hey, Gail, why weren't you there? Why weren't you there to help save me?
Right.
Why? Or just those horrible things. It would be awful. Hey, real quick, Nate Reagan, what's up? Nate said, I just sent you a small treasure trove of never before seen pics. Oh,
Wow.
Nate, dude. Let me just tell you,
He's got a lot.
Nate is hooking us up tonight, Cravenites. He is hooking us up. So I know it's a work night and stuff. And although our crowd is thinning out, a lot of you will be watching this on replay tomorrow. But for those of you who are sticking around, you are getting some exclusive treats here that is just incredible. So Nate, thank you. I'm going to go upload those right
That's
now.
awesome.
It's amazing. And again, Dave McCrae, that is really cool.
Heck
That's
yeah.
really cool, Dave. That means a lot that you came to say hello, man. That's awesome. So cool.
Wait, he's playing Freddy, you said?
Absolutely.
Dylan's New Nightmare.
Dylan's New Nightmare, guys. I'm telling you.
Oh.
It's a fan film based on, the events, the aftermath years later of Wes Craven's New Nightmare. They even got Miko Hughes back to reprise his role as Dylan Porter.
Oh.
Yes, I cannot wait. I cannot wait for that to come out.
Oh, it's going to be awesome, man. I can't wait to see it.
And I've heard the reviews, the early reviews from people who have seen it. They loved it.
Oh, you're chopping up there, Marcus.
Oh, give me a second. I said the people who have already seen it, the early reviews, they said it's phenomenal. They're giving it high praise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know someone, my buddy Michael over at Movies and Beyond, got to go to the opening of it, and he's sworn to secrecy, so he's not said anything at all about the movie, other than he really liked it. That's all he said. And I'm so excited to see it. So Dave, if you're still here, buddy, you may already be gone, but if you're still here, you got any of those streamable electric, pre-screenings you want to do before it comes out? All right, I I would. You can trust me. I will keep it secret. I will keep it a secret. I won't. I won't leak it out anywhere. I would be honored to get a sneak peek at that amazing movie. It would be a true honor. Uh, but if not, that's cool too, brother. Just I guess I mean I gotta throw it out there, man. I gotta throw it out there. Gotta throw it out there because I'm very excited about it. All right. Oh wow. Okay. This is wild. This is some
Wow.
wow. I'm looking at what Dave. I just got some stuff here from Nate. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that's. Let me make sure that's everything. Okay. Okay. Just getting these. I'm about to get these uploaded here for you guys.
Sorry, buddy. Take your time.
Yeah, I just want to make sure. Okay.
That's amazing.
It's
I can't
really.
I can't wait to see what all he sent you.
Man, this is a couple of these images. I'm looking forward to seeing them. Oh, okay. I see. I was trying to see what they are. They're really small thumbnails, and I'm looking forward to seeing them larger. And I think I see what's going on. Okay. There we go. All right, last two uploaded here.
And I can't imagine how much he's got. Like,
Oh, I know. Hey, Sebastian, welcome to the stream, my friend. Says, used to watch your content. Glad to catch a stream. Well, I'm glad you're here as well. Don't be a stranger. All right. So let's see what we got here. So Nate says in the email. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, guys, check this out. These are Scream 4 prop knives. I'm hearing an echo. I'm hearing a bad delay.
Because I'm hearing it too.
All right, do me a favor. Each person, Marcus, go ahead and mute. We'll start with you. Oh gosh, he's gone. Oh, Ghostface, can you mute your mic? Hello? Echo stopped. All right, Ghostface, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's on your end, Ghostface. Maybe we can. Is your volume coming through your headset?
yes.
It's weird. It wasn't doing it earlier. Do you have the stream open on your computer or your phone anywhere where your microphone's picking it up? Check that. Hey, Marcus.
Yeah, I'm about to say it might be his because it's still echoing.
Yeah, it's on Ghostface's mic. We just tested it.
Okay.
Do you still hear?
Yep. Oh. Yep. Still there. It's weird, dude. I'm not sure. Usually that happens when you have a window open of the stream on a device and it's playing out loud in the room. It's really weird. Yeah. If not, you can always leave StreamYard, unplug, replug it again, and start over. 'Cause it wasn't doing it earlier.
Well, yeah, I could try that if you.
Let's try that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Sounds good. I'll be right back.
Oh! Okay, how's it sound now?
Oh yeah, we're good. Yeah, it was it because when you left, I had him mute, and when he muted it, it stopped. So it's just something. You know how StreamYard is too.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It gets a little weird.
Yeah, it can get weird.
So maybe that'll do it. I'll wait for him to come back before I show the goodies. This is so cool. So that's why I love to do I love to keep streams kind of loose like this because you never know.
Right.
I never would have imagined when we started that this was going to happen tonight. Like that Nate was going to be here, these
Right.
amazing things that's happened tonight with it. All right, let's try again. Here we go. All right, let's try again. It stopped.
It stopped.
Yep, we're back
Yeah,
to
it's
good. We're
gone.
back. It's gone.
Oh, that's weird.
Sometimes you just have to go out and come back, and it just fixes itself. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Let's start with. Check this out, guys. These are Scream 4 prop knives.
Oh,
man.
Ready for filming, guys. Oh, there they are, dude.
man.
Those are prop $1.120 prop knives for Scream 4.
Huh. Interesting how there's 3 total there.
Oh, Marcus. I know what you're thinking.
Yeah. The gears are grinding. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I love how he has the book there, Gail Weathers' Hollywood Horror.
That true story of Stab 3.
Yep.
So cool. With the
I wonder
knives.
why there is 3 knives.
I don't know.
Maybe,
hey, man. I mean, maybe that's all that was available that he could.
That's
he could
true.
acquire.
That is true.
Yeah. They was like, "Hey, man, we got 3 prop knives available." I was like, "I'll take them all."
Right. One to resemble each killer, and one for extra spare, possibly.
Yeah. Oh, and Nate comes with a much more very strategic answer. It represents the 3 different versions used in the movie.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Because one's rubber, one's metal, and one's retractable. Dude.
Awesome.
There you go. And you You see what? There it is. You can tell. The one in the middle is the retractable. You see the indention?
Yeah, you do.
That blade will sink right in there.
Yep.
The one on the far right, I believe, is the metal one. That looks to be the real one.
Wow.
I can't swear to that, Nate. Keep me honest. And the one on the left is probably the rubber one, I'm guessing.
Wow.
That's so cool, man. Dude.
That's awesome.
Wow, a rubber knife?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, man.
Yep,
That's
they use
so
the rubber
cool.
ones. I'm not chasing people and stuff. They're probably using those, because they don't want to be obviously cutting anyone.
Yeah. Wow, that's awesome. That's cool.
What's up, Katie? I mean, Carrie?
I would say you can definitely tell the one in the middle and the one to the far left is definitely like not real.
Prop knives, yeah.
Yeah, you could tell. The one on the far right, that looks real.
That looks like a stainless steel blade.
Yes.
Yes, it does. Very much so. Yep.
Wow.
That's very, or should you say, wow.
Wow.
That's awesome, Nate. That is so cool. And Bearded chiming in at the same time and said, yep, that's right. There you go. Uh-huh. There you
That's
are.
awesome.
Wow, that's so cool. Okay. That's image number 1. Whoops. Hang on. The next thing we've got is we have a Jiffy Pop container that was supposed to appear in the opening scenes of this would have been Scream 4.
Oh, wow.
Stab the box set, now on DVD, Skip and Pop.
Nice.
Wow.
That's so cool, man.
That's awesome.
Very cool, guys.
Wow.
Guys, everyone
That's
watching
awesome,
this,
man.
these are
I think Steven froze up.
Oh.
Yeah, Steven froze up for a second, everyone.
Technical difficulties, huh? Man, that was awesome, though, man.
It is. I
This
must
is
say,
like,
okay, he's back now.
I was back.
yeah, a little hospital internet there, hiccup, but I am back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is never before. These are never before seen. You guys are, all of us, me included, we are seeing things that have never been seen.
I love the detail in that.
Yeah.
The blue light, basically like the blue background,
Uh-huh.
the blood under, halfway in the stab logo.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I
Honestly,
like that.
dude, that stab logo, if you were to take the box set off of there, just give me that stab logo like that. It's so cool.
It is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really cool.
Wow.
What a nice, what a treat. Now
Absolutely.
these next two shots says these are just two candid shots from Scream 4. All right, two candid shots from Scream 4.
Oh wow.
You see the marker? See the marker, the orange marker by the foot?
Yes.
Yes.
We've got the blood on the door already from the kill scene of Jill's aunt.
Mom. Mom.
Mom,
Yeah.
excuse me. Yes.
Wow. Kate.
Awesome. Kate. Yes. Nate says he'll send me the high res file. Ooh, beautiful.
Oh my. Wow.
That's one shot. Here's the other shot, the candid shot, just laying on the kitchen. There's Sydney. Sydney's just taking a little nap or a little break on the kitchen counter. Dude, never seen this image ever in my life, dude. Ever.
That's
Either one of
awesome.
these. This is like first time ever Scream 4 shots
Wow.
behind the scenes.
Wow.
Of my favorite sequel. So like all my little warm and fuzzies are tingling because it's my
See,
favorite sequel.
That's how you know she's tough, because she's literally laying on a marble counter.
Yeah, that's like, marble or granite countertop with her legs crossed like she's taking a nap. Eyes closed.
Right. And I know that has to hurt the back.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, there's no cushion anywhere on that.
Nope.
Wait,
she's
that's really
just
Nev?
chilling, lounging, just being Sidney Prescott.
I think that's Nev, man. I really do.
Or is that a mannequin?
No.
No, honestly, now that I look at it, I don't know. It
Nate,
looks like Nev, but it
Nate,
could be a stunt person.
Nate, let us know. Is that Nev's stunt double or is that Nev?
It looks like Nev from the side, but it might be her stunt double.
It could be a stunt double. I'm gonna cash in on all my chips on Nev Campbell, and if I'm wrong,
I agree.
Hey, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll just lose that bet. But there you go, 100% Nev. There you go.
That's right. So. Yeah.
Relaxing on set. That's crazy.
Taking a nap.
Awesome.
Dude, that's so cool. Now, you guys ready for the final two images?
Yes.
Yeah.
The way you said that, I feel like there's like really epic.
I have from Nate an inside and an outside look at the Scream 4 opening scene mask. This, I tell you, now I want to put Scream 4 on again. Even though we just did a watch party like 5 days ago. Do you want to see the inside first and then the outside? Or the outside? Yeah, I think so. Okay.
Get the inside first, yeah.
All right. We're going to take Nev off the countertop. All right, guys, get ready. This is the inside of the opening scene mask for Scream 4. This is the inside of it. There it is. Look at that.
Wow.
Now,
Wow.
Dude.
That's nuts.
Yes. This right here, this is why Alan Robinson, who was in Scream 2, no Ghostface, and Max LaFerriere in Scream 6, this is why they're talking about how it's almost impossible to breathe.
Right.
Look at that.
Yeah. And plus, it's so hard to see.
And see, they've got it so darkened. They've got the black extra cloth doubled up in there so that you can't see the eyes when you watch
Yes.
it on screen. So
Wow.
you can barely see, barely breathe, and they're running, chasing people.
Oh man.
That's telling you, man, those stuntmen are
These
talented.
He's very talented.
So
Wow.
there you go. That's what the stuntman has to see when they put their costume on. And then here is the Scream 4 opening scene mask that we see on the outside. There it is.
Wow. Yeah,
Just
you
that.
can definitely tell.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell because it's a little bit more longer than
It's
some of the other
longer.
ones. Yeah.
It's narrow, very
Yeah.
narrow and thin,
Yep.
long. Yeah. Very distinguishable.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. Wow.
So
Man.
cool. So cool, man.
Well, like you said earlier, Steven, yeah, Bailey's a whole lie because he's got the Scream 4 mask right here. He's got Jill and Charlie's mask right here.
That's right. Yeah. He's got nothing from Scream 4. He's just nothing.
Nothing.
Hey, Deontay. Welcome to the stream.
That's so cool, man.
Two Boy says, "What's written on the inside?" Oh, I see. Yeah, like on the around the edges, there is writing there. I'm going to have to blow that up. I'm going to blow that up. Let me see if I can see what it says. I can't blow it up on StreamYard, but I can do it on my.
It seems like the one says Dane only, or
Dane only. Yep, that's the Dane. That's the stuntman who wore it.
yep, Dane only. Yep.
Yep.
Two says two
silks.
Two silks.
I think.
Two silks.
Yep.
Yeah, you see those eyes there? They just glued that. You see the yellow glue? It's yellow now from age. It's like just glued that in that material.
Yeah, I always wondered how they did that, like with the eyes. It seems like their eyes are always like really like dark. You can't even see them.
They doubled up material to make it super, super thick.
Wow.
Yep, that's Dane's mask.
Wow.
I'm still trying to chase him down.
I'm right there with you.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's awesome.
How nice. How nice.
Wow, dude.
Oh yeah, there you go. Two silks for the double eye mesh. There you go. Two silks. Yep.
Two silks, yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Man,
That's incredible.
Yes, absolutely. Like, wow. It just looks so much different from the inside compared to the outside.
Right. Look at that. You don't picture it looking like that. Look.
No. Not at all.
Wow.
But that's a brilliant job, too, because you could see how that double meshing works with the eyes from the front.
Yeah, man. It's so dark. You can't see anything.
Right.
Like, we never see Ghostface, the person's eyes, any of them.
Nope.
Never. No. Because if they didn't do that, you would see the eyes. You would see through them.
Oh,
yeah. Nate, you're right. It says Dane is tough. He doesn't like the spotlight at all. You're right. I have had zero luck getting a hold of Dane. Yep. But I'll keep trying. But yeah, it's tough. Really tough.
and that's awesome.
So cool, though. It really
It
is.
is. Wow.
Andy says, "Are you still doing Halloween Inspired with?" Yeah, I had to reschedule, Danny. Yeah, I reached out to her not too long ago. Of course, with the strike now, nothing's happening. Obviously, because she's actively in the SAG, so she can't come on. She once the strike is over, then I'm going to reach out to her about getting her booked. She said that rather than doing a watch party, she wanted to just come on and kind of what we did before, do a Q&A again. So I'm like, that's totally fine. So she will come back on, but we're not going to do the watch party. And that's like I say, I respect that. Watch parties take a lot of time. That's a commitment. That's a 2-hour movie, and you've got you got questions after. That could be 3 hours, man.
Right.
That's a time commitment. And these are so they're very busy. Filming movies all the time. It will be again. So I respect it. And the fact that she wants to come back on for a third time is, just that alone is awesome. So
Absolutely.
I appreciate it. So, yeah, so she was super duper nice and was like, yeah, I definitely want to come back and say be with the community again and stuff. So I was happy I got Lee to come. I think it might be because Lee. I don't know. I shouldn't even say that because I don't know if he's retired or not. I know he could be, but he may not be. Yeah, that he just said, whatever. I'm not going to comment on what I don't know. So, but anyway, he's coming. I do know that. That's what I know. He's going to be here once again, guys. And we're going to wrap the chat up now and call it a night. As much as I would love to keep going, unfortunately, my body is telling me I'm going to have to stop. So, but Friday at 8:00, I will be back here with Lee Waddell, the original OG Ghostface, right there on screen with Drew Barrymore. And 1 full hour, we're going to be talking about the movie and working with Wes on screen. He also worked on several other Wes Craven movies. So we're going to be talking a lot about his experience on the Wes Craven films, in addition to Scream. So I think it was on People Under the Stairs, I believe.
Oh wow!
And some others, yeah. I'm getting all my stuff together, but I don't want to, I want to save it for the stream. I don't want to reveal too much tonight.
Right, absolutely.
Other than to say, you should definitely be there because it's going to be an awesome night of conversation. So, and
I'll be there.
I'll be there. And also, as I said earlier, you guys have a chance to be accessible to Lee. You can directly ask questions. I am limiting it to super chat questions, not because I'm any ulterior motives, but listen, it's only 1 hour, and we're gonna have a lot of people. I've got questions I'm asking, and it's gonna be a whole lot cheaper than trying to go to a convention. Trust me, right, Marcus? I know, and I haven't asked you, Ghostface, if you go to conventions or not. But I know, Marcus, you go to conventions, and I know
it's a bill.
Lot than
it's a bill. Chat. Oh, it's a bill. It's a bill.
That is not cheap. Now this is okay, yeah, and I do have a couple of super chats to still get to, so we're not going to end yet. I always say I promise to never end a stream until every super chat is covered. So don't worry, guys. I haven't forgotten you. We've just enjoyed this side adventure with Nate going through these pictures. Has been a pleasure. And Nate just says Dane was the hardest to get for the Scream documentary. Oh wow, even him and even Nate and Anthony had a hard time getting him for the documentary. He doesn't like to destroy the illusion of film by showing it as just a stuntman in a costume. Oh wow.
I respect that.
I do too, man. And you know what? Go ahead.
In wrestling, they call that protecting kayfabe, because how so many years people thought wrestling was fake, but they played it off as reality. I get that. I understand where he's coming from with that.
Yeah. And you know what? If I never get to interview him, I respect that. That's okay.
Right.
You know, I the fact that I'll have interviewed the Scream 1's Ghostface, Scream 2's Ghostface, Scream 6 Ghostface, and I'm still going to work on Scream 3's Ghostface.
Right.
You know, and Scream 5. I still got those to go. It's all right. It's all good.
Absolutely.
And in the future, maybe Matthew Lillard.
Oh, that's going to happen.
Man.
Oh, that's going to happen. Don't worry.
Yes, my
November.
friend.
It's gonna happen.
November. The troops are coming to talk.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, I just oh, what? Nate says I can get you Brian Avery from Scream 3.
What?
Nate,
That's
seriously,
awesome.
Nate? You could really, dude? Okay,
Yeah.
buddy. Bro, that
He also did Stump for Dewey as well.
oh my gosh. Nate, I'm dead serious, dude. I would absolutely be so grateful if you could help pull that make me bring us together to make that work. Honestly, man, that's amazing because I'm interviewing Lee Waddell on Friday. I interviewed Alan Robinson last month from Scream 2, Max LaFerriere from Scream 6 last month, and I'm trying to interview all the ghost faces from all 6 films, and I just need to interview them from 3, 4, and 5. Dude, if you and I love 3. I love Scream 3. You guys know my passion for that film.
Yep.
That would be
Oh, yeah, me
incredible,
too.
Nate. What's that, Ghostface?
Yeah, I'm a defender of that film.
Oh,
It's
heck yeah.
underrated.
It is. It's
So
so good.
so in order to like try to get a hold of him, because I've tried it on IMDb, I've tried hitting up the talent agents
Hey,
email, and nothing seems to work. Do I just keep trying to do that, or do I go through Instagram or Twitter?
so here's my experience, man. I think I've had the most luck. Well, first of all, you're doing the right thing. IMDb
Okay.
Pro,
Okay. Yep.
and if you can't find the direct um, connection there, email,
Right.
what have you, social media is your best option.
Okay.
That's going through Instagram or Twitter is your best option.
Okay.
Um, and I've had the most success. Well, actually, it's been pretty even, honestly, between both ways with direct
Okay.
contact through IMDb and through direct contact social.
Okay.
Yep, that's the way to go. Do avoid the agents, avoid the managers.
Got you.
Don't waste your time with any of that. It
You
does
know,
not work.
you know who I did send a message to, and I know it's a stretch, but I'm hoping one day it happens. Dwayne
What's
Martin.
Oh, nice, dude.
Yeah,
That's great.
Joel. I'm trying to get Joel to come on the channel.
I would love to see that, man.
Oh, that would be so cool. I'm hoping. It's we know this. Could be hit or miss, but
Oh, for
I'm
sure.
hoping this with patience and perseverance. One day, I get that message back like, yeah, hey man, yeah, I'll do it. I'll be like, what? Like, let's go.
Absolutely, dude. Dude, I'm there, bro. I can't wait. If you put, man, I wish you the very best of luck with that, man. I hope you do it.
Appreciate it, man. I hope so too. Fingers crossed.
Yes.
I think it will.
Yeah, dude, it would be so good. Eric says, I want to know how my 3D model Screen 3 voice changer stacks up to a collector like Nate. Let me tell you, Eric, Nate is he is like Yoda when it comes to Scream memorabilia. He is like the master Jedi of Scream. So he's the man. If Nate gives you a seal of approval, you've passed the test. You've made it. You got the PhD. You got your degree. I think it looks fantastic. I think Nate will think it's pretty darn cool.
I think it looks fantastic as well. Eric did
Yeah,
such a great job with that stuff.
yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Ashley's heading out. Good night, Ashley. Take
Have a nice
care.
night, Ashley.
Yeah, have a good night. All right, Nate. Maybe we can talk offline about that's incredible, man. Like I'm still blown away right now. That's amazing, bro.
Absolutely.
So maybe Nate, we can talk. I'll email you, email me, whatever. We can chat about. I'd like to try to make that work happen as soon as possible. Honestly, but we'll talk offline, buddy. Thank you for that. And wow, okay, I got just a couple super chats to get to. Before I do that, I wanted us to all give Nate Reagan a very, very special thanks for
Yes.
everything tonight. This was an amazing stream. None of this was planned. It was spur of the moment. I had no idea this was going to happen. None of us did. And Nate, I just want to say thank you, my friend, for all of this amazing first time, never before seen images that we got to show here on the stream for your amazing collection of memorabilia from Scream. So, guys, be sure to say thanks to Nate in the chat
Absolutely.
for his generosity, frankly, to share all
Thank
of
you
this.
so much, Nate, man. Like this, all this stuff is really incredible, man. Like that's such a cool thing that you have that passion for this collection and stuff like that. Keep it up, man. Like it's truly awesome.
Yes, 100%. It was, and I'm going to have him on the stream soon. We're going to work out a schedule, bring him on the panel. We can talk about it in real time, and you guys can put a name to the face again if you haven't seen him in a little while or remember Nate from our last stream.
I'll be sure to have my popcorn and my candy ready.
Have your Jiffy Pop ready.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. All right, let's get to the. I got a couple super chats here. We got Eric from Two Boys in a Scary Pop with $2 super chat. And I'm going to call it last call. Last call for the stream, guys. If you're wanting to send a super chat tonight, this is it. This is the last shot. I got 2 super chats to get through, and then, yeah, that's probably going to be it. Here we go. Thank you, Two Boys. A concept you would like to see in a horror movie. Oh, wow. What's a concept we would like to see in a horror movie? If we were writing it, we're creating it, or consulting.
Man, I mean,
that's tough.
It is tough. I mean, we've seen movies. We've seen movies where, you know, people who do what we do, content creating and stuff, become under attack from a psycho, whatever. What if the content creator this time is the one who's the psycho? And basically his content is basically to kill people, broadcast it in so many ways. Now, we've seen the broadcasting from killers and stuff happen before, but you've never seen a story where it's like somebody who's a TikToker, somebody who's a YouTuber, something like that. We've never seen that before. So maybe something like that. Switch it up a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. We have a psycho streamer.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Okay. I kind of like that idea. That is a little different, man. Yeah.
Cool.
What about you, Ghostface? Do you have an idea that like you would really like to see, a concept that maybe you have never seen before you'd like to see?
That is kind of tough.
Yeah.
Man, I'd probably have to say, like what Marcus said.
Yeah.
It's just tough.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't really think of a concept like.
It's you know,
maybe something to do with the YouTube and like Twitch. Yeah. It's kind of tough.
I know, man. My brain right now is so like so like fried. I'm like, man, I don't know if I have any
It's
creative.
difficult.
It is. And so as soon as I like start to think of something, I'm like, oh no, I think I've seen that before. And
right.
You know, it's what is that saying that goes? It's extremely hard to think of a new idea, or some phrase like that out there. But there's, I love murder mysteries, as you guys know, and I've always wanted to write a murder mystery that would just be the murder mysteries of all murder mysteries. Of course, aim for the stars, or I always say that earlier.
Right.
I would want it to be something that would, a concept that would just be so many red herrings, and it would be one reveal, then it would be a fake out, then it'd be another reveal. It would be like, what is happening? Who's really behind all this? That kind of stuff. But yeah, I think that's the one, Nathan. It's extremely hard to come up with an original idea. Something like something like that, Nathan, is the
Right.
one that's that famous saying. But if I don't know what my concept would be right now, I'm gonna just be honest. My brain is working probably about 50% now from where I was earlier. But I will tell you that whatever it is, I would come up with the one. It would be in a murder mystery format, slasher, screamish, but not a copy of Scream. It would be I would make it very much a non-Scream movie, but it would be a murder mystery still. It would be a slasher. But I've always wanted to do that. Like I have been trying since I was like 12 or 13. Of course, a lot of my family, my parents are passed, and another one of my brother-in-laws passed away. So some of these folks are gone. But when I was young, I was always trying to talk to my family, like family get-togethers, and say, "Hey, why don't we all get together?" Even when I was older, and like I was working, and had a job, not just like at 13, but I could have a little bit I could contribute to
Right.
say like, "Hey, why don't we go as a family to rent out?" I always wanted to rent out like a mansion, kind of out in the middle of nowhere, your typical setting, and actually hire. I wanted to write a script. Not that we're actors, we're not, but I would hire people to be actors
Right.
around us, and I would hire like college kids from acting, who are acting, in drama theater and college and want to be actors and stuff. And I wanted to hire them to be other people in this mansion with us. They're all playing parts. We're just being there ourselves.
Right.
And it would, and it would be, of course, I'm getting way off. I'm sorry. I'm so getting off of a movie point now, but I just always thought it'd be fun to do that. And the murder mystery would be real. Like it would be a
Right.
real thing. And as a family,
Kind of
we'd
like
have to
Clue with
solve
so many layers, more layers,
but more layers to it, more more twists and
more twists.
turns.
Yeah.
Like, and where like people could actually get separated and like I don't know. It would be more intense, nothing dangerous, but it would be just a little bit yeah, it would be layered and more twists and at the end of the morning, whoever survived the night, you know, and then of course it would end like Agatha Christie where everyone gets in the room and we go through and we figure out who the killers are and we make our anyway. It was a dream. Like I was 12 years old when it started in my head, and I carried that dream till I was in my 20s, probably until I realized it was never going to happen,
Man,
and
listen,
I just let it go. But
especially where compared to where you're at now on YouTube and stuff, buddy. Never say never, man. That can still
that's
happen,
yeah, it could, it could.
especially with the rise of fan filmmaking.
Very true, man. Very true.
Yeah, I like that concept though. Like, I'm a fan of like murder mystery too, like that. It's like more like
Yeah,
real.
Oh, I like that
yeah,
comparison to it. Clue meets House on Haunted Hill. Yeah,
exactly, man. And
Mhm.
like it's it has to be really well planned, prepared in advance, to the point where did you guys ever see House no. Have you guys ever seen Haunted Honeymoon with Dom DeLuise, Gene Wilder, Gilda Radner?
I feel like I have like it's one of them. It's one of them old school movies, right?
Yes, came out in '86,
I
and
think I have seen it, but it's been like so long. But that sounds like very, very familiar.
dude, it's a comedy, but basically what it is they go to this mansion. He gets engaged, get married, and they go to this family estate. Dom DeLuise plays a woman. Two Boys says it's a good one. It is a good one. I got it. I own it on Blu-ray, and basically It may not be Blu-ray, it may just be DVD. But anyway, they go to the family estate. It's set in the 40s.
Okay.
And Gene Wilder and his wife Gilda Radner, which was his real life wife, they are radio stars. They do murder mystery radio theater. And Val's seen it. It's a great movie. It is. It's a great movie. And what's happening is they go out there and all the family comes to meet and celebrate, but someone is trying to kill. Someone there is actually trying to kill Gene Wilder, and they're dressed up as a werewolf costume.
Oh.
It's a whodunit.
See, I'm gonna have to revisit. I think I have seen it, but like it's been so long. But I want to watch it
Eric says movie
just because
watch
I
party.
love Gene Wilder. He's awesome.
Oh, he's so good. And there's more to it that I'm not going to say. I'm just going to leave it alone. But Ghostface Fanatic, have you ever seen that movie? Does that sound familiar at all to you?
I think so. I might have, yeah.
It's like I say, it's not really horror, but there are horror elements in the movie. It's more like it's like a thriller comedy. It's like a thriller, but there's comedy in it too. It's kind of hard to define it. I could definitely do a watch party here. Probably it would be. I could probably just squeeze it in here on Craven the Craven channel, just barely.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
anyway,
this out. It sounds very interesting.
Yeah, man, I might do something here. But so Two Boys. Sorry, I couldn't give you more from my perspective. I think Marcus is speaking for the panel tonight on that one. I think that's. Yeah.
I think I got an idea.
Go for it.
How about like I don't want to like copy Scream or anything.
Yeah.
But maybe it could be like a murder mystery without a costume, like.
Okay.
Where you basically see a dead body, and you basically got to, it's like a mystery, like who did it, but it's not like I don't want to copy Scream or anything. Like, it'd be like you let's just say you find like a body or something. You basically got to like guess. At the end, you find out who it is, but it's not like Scream. Without the costume, without the robe and all that, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. So basically, it's like there's to start off the movies, a dead body. You get introduced to the characters, and along the way, said characters got to be the ones to figure out who killed this said person and how it ties into the rest of the film and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's kind of like before it starts to get into the David Lynch type of, out there type of, stuff, which there's nothing wrong with that. But Twin Peaks kind of starts off like that. You know what I mean? You find a body, and then basically now the rest of the episodes, you got to figure out who did it. Who's the one who killed Laura Palmer or whatever and stuff like that. But I like that concept because, because then that leaves room for storytelling along the way. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love our movies where we have the killers actively killing and we get more than one death. But to have just one death and we're focused on this one death and why, who ties into what, we get storytelling, character development, especially if it's done the right way. It's not a bad concept.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a pretty good idea, huh?
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, man.
It's not totally copying Scream, but similar. Like,
sure.
Of course, my concept would be like you don't see the person killed anybody, just see the dead bodies.
Hey, it works, man, because you're still trying to figure out what's happening. There's someone obviously doing it, And one thing that's cool about if you don't see the killer. You don't have height discrepancy issues. You don't have issues with they're too small, they're too large.
That's true.
Now you will have that at the end when it's revealed. You could potentially have it, but you won't have it as you're watching it.
Right.
But that's interesting. Yeah, I like that.
Oh.
All right, guys, our final super chat, and this is going to close out the stream, and this is it. Eddie, what's up, Eddie Chase coming in? We're closing it hard with a $10 super chat. Thank you, man. That's very generous. Seriously, man. Appreciate that. Says, I love the Friday the 13th series, flaws and all. Yet, do you think horror fans have moved on from unkillable slashers? Scream's an exception because it's a real human. Even Michael. Or are we too far gone with, quote, elevated horror? Well,
Good question.
it is a good question to ponder. The elevated horror thing, in my opinion, and this may get me in trouble with some people. I don't mean anything by it, so don't. I mean nothing mean-spirited or ill-willed, because I respect everyone's. I don't care what movies you like. I appreciate that. I respect it. You guys, I hope you know that by now. And if you don't, then you haven't been here for very long. And stick around because you will. I mean that. Everyone's opinion is valid because this is all this is preference-based subjectivity. All of this. Therefore, that's the preference. Preface. Goodness. You can tell I am like white.
It's understandable, my friend.
So here's what I'm going to say about the elevated horror. I notice, observation only, just my personal observation.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times, this elevated horror seems to be more affecting the younger moviegoers. Your early 20s, 18 to 25, 18 to 28 demographic that I've seen more.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a 30. I don't know. Typically, you would say millennials. I'm not trying to put labels.
Right.
But so I guess my thought on this, and I'm going to let you guys answer it, then we're going to say goodnight, is that I don't think for folks, it depends what demographic you're targeting. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think Friday the 13th is targeting necessarily 18 to 25-year-olds. Although they may still be, because that used to be the target audience.
Right.
Friday the 13th is Friday the 13th. Right, guys? Scream is
Right.
Scream. Yeah. Michael is Michael. Everybody knows what they're getting into with those franchises.
Right.
But you know what? In this era of elevated horror, look at the success of Halloween. Look what the trilogy did. We're living in elevated horror, and the slasher movies are killing it.
Right.
So, I almost feel like, Eddie, we're in a bit of a slasher resurgence right now. Look at Terrifier 2. I mean, again, I'm not a real fan of that, but I'm just saying there are so many examples we could give. X, Pearl.
Yep.
I mean, the list could go on if we think about it.
The new movie that Night was talking about a couple weeks ago, Stream. That's coming out.
Stream?
Yep. It's got Danielle Harris. It's got a lot of. It's got yeah.
That one. Yes,
with the four killers and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So anyway, my thoughts are on. I guess my question is, I do not think we're too far gone. I think there is still a huge audience for the Friday the 13th franchise, for Halloween, Nightmare on Elm Street, Scream, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think is probably under all of those. But there's still an audience for that too, and Saw.
Absolutely. Yep.
They're making Saw 10. So Slasher resurgence, I believe, is in effect. We got Saw 10 coming in October, guys.
I agree.
So I really do. I think, Eddie, I think we're going to be all right. I really do. I think there's an audience for elevated horror that may be a little bit too uppity up for some of these other movies that I love. That's fine. But I think there's a large audience that still says, "Give me Michael, give me Freddy, give me Jason, give me Leatherface, give me Jigsaw, give me Ghostface." You follow
Yep.
me? All right.
Yeah.
Ghostface fanatic. We'll go start with you, and we'll end with Marcus, and then we'll call it a night. Do you have any more thoughts on that?
No, I agree with that. You know,
Mhm.
what you just said. Pretty much.
The resurgence is you believe with the resurgence?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. All right. Marcus, how do you see it, man?
I agree. I look at it from a financial standpoint. Look how well the Halloween trilogy did. Look how well Scream's doing. They're making a new I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel. They're bringing Jason back with Camp Crystal Lake, that Peacock TV series, which hopefully will lead into a movie. They're starting to talk about maybe a new Nightmare on Elm Street film. Slashers are back. And, of course, we have all these other new slashers around it. Sick, that came out earlier this year from Kevin Williamson. You have, I mean, if you want to count it this way, Five Nights at Freddy's coming out. That's probably going to be a slasher to some degree. You know, like slashers are back. There's always going to be, especially for our horror icons, there's always going to be room, no matter what era, in my opinion, at least we're in. Maybe that might change over the next 20, 30, 40 years. But to me, there will always be room for the Michaels, for the Jasons, for the Freddys, for the Ghostfaces, for whoever else, Leatherfaces. There's always going to be room for them because they're the icons. You know, nothing against elevated horror. It appeases who it appeases. But in elevated horror, can you really sit there and pinpoint a horror icon?
Right.
You know, so
True.
when it comes down to that, yeah, we're in great shape. I'm agreeing with you. Slashers are back. If you really think about it, in terms of a number standpoint, what's making more money? Slashers resurging or elevated horror? I'd like to think the slashers.
Slashers, yeah.
Yeah, man. Same.
I
I
mean,
think
we're
so.
also. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, we're also getting a Friday the 13th TV series, so
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
it's all coming back.
Oh, that's right. All coming back.
Oh, not to mention the TV shows like Slasher, the actual TV show, like Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin. Like stuff like that, like, you know, so yeah, slashers are in a great shape. They will always, at least in my opinion, be in great shape because they are the high icons. They are the ones that everybody remembers.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. They are. They're iconic for a reason.
Right.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, guys, I think we'll end it there. Eddie, thank you again for your generous super chat. What a nice way to end the stream. This has been so much fun, guys. I want
Yes.
to 3.5 hours. You know, it's what we do, man.
That's right.
It's just what we do. Ghostface Fanatic and Marcus, guys, listen. I know I mentioned it earlier. Links to their stream, links to their channels are in the description of this live stream already. They've been there all night. But if you have not subscribed to either one of these amazing guys, do it right now. Okay, please do. Is again, click the link, go subscribe. They have amazing content. There are amazing supporters here of this channel. They are pillars of the channels, and they are just on every level. Okay, they're in the chat all the time in the community, so being a part of it, they're supporting it every single month so faithfully for so long, and they're amazing to have on panels and talk horror with. You guys are awesome, and you guys know how I feel about you. I appreciate you all so much, and thank you for coming on tonight. This was a lot of fun. I hope you had a good time.
Oh, absolutely. I appreciate you too, my friend, and I'm thankful for the invite as always. This was definitely a fun time.
Yeah. Nice.
Got to see a lot of cool props.
Wow. And yeah, and thanks to Nate. Let me just say, Nate, thank you again. He may be gone now, but that's all right. Thank you again, Nate. Just an unexpected surprise and treat that we got tonight. So awesome. Yes, just wow. Oh, and by the way, he said, I hadn't put it up on the screen yet. He said earlier, he said, my pleasure. I'll share a lot more on the stream. Like, dude.
Oh yeah, let's go.
I can't imagine what more he's got, dude. It's like, my gosh. It's going to be like Christmas.
What did Mindy say? He booked the whole damn franchise.
Or as Stu said in the locker room, or in the school, when the prankster ran by, he's like, whatever you did, Sydney, thank you. He's like, what, are you kidding me? It's like Christmas around here.
Yeah, it's like Christmas.
Brain leak. He's like, Tatum's hitting him with the lollipop, remember?
Yep. Ow, easy.
Ow, easy. Yeah, man, this is amazing night. What a great fun time, and what a great amazing thing. So, Denisha, you take care, my friend. Good to see you here. Great to see all of you. You're all amazing. Appreciate you all hanging with us for the stream tonight. Don't forget now, channel members, we're doing this tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, but we're watching a movie. We're watching a movie, Lake Mungo. I hope you guys will come. Ghostface Fanatic, Marcus, I hope you guys can make it.
I'll be there.
We're going to watch this movie. Oh, good. I don't know what to expect. I'm not reading up on anything. I want to be blinded by it.
Right.
Blinded by the lake. And so whatever it is, it's going to be 8 o'clock tomorrow. Eric, the Bitter Entertainment, will be on the panel with me. This was his movie choice that was picked on the random wheel. So join us. 8 o'clock tomorrow. Channel members only. And don't forget, guys, Friday night, Lee Waddell, Ghostface from Scream 1 from 8 to 9 p.m. live right here. So lots going on this week, guys.
That's right.
Lots.
It's going to be a lot of fun this week.
Yes, it is. Excited. And this has been fun already. What a start to the week. So, all right, guys, I'll see y'all backstage in just a second.
Sure.
And for everyone on the live stream, thank you for becoming channel members tonight. For all my new Cravenites, thank you also for your generous super chats tonight. And thank you all for being here. And remember, guys, whatever you're fighting, because everyone's fighting something, I know you are, whatever battles you're going through tonight, or whatever battles may face you when you wake up, remember this: as tough as the struggle is, you are tougher. And you may not feel like it. Your brain may tell you, I'm not tougher than this thing. I don't have the strength to make it. But I'm telling you that sometimes we lie to ourselves. Sometimes our brain lies to us. And I promise you this, if you will tell yourself, no, that's a lie. I am tougher. I can do this. I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight back. I'm going to push back. I'm going to push forward. I'm not going to give in and give in to defeat. I refuse to let victory get away from my grasp. I am going to cling to it. I'm going to hold on to it. And no matter how strong the winds may blow, no matter how deep the water may get, no matter how hard and everything may feel, no matter how difficult times may be, I will overcome. You will overcome. Promise me you will keep that fight going. And here's the thing. Always know this. whatever it is, you're not alone, because you've got Marcus, you've
Right.
got Ghostface Fanatic, you've got me, you've got everyone in this chat, in this community, who care and will grab your hand. And we can't necessarily take you out of anything, but we can go through it with you, right side by side, and encourage you and say you can make it. All right. And that's what we promise you. That's what family does, right? That's what community does, guys. That's what we do.
100% facts.
Yes. So you guys keep that up no matter what's going on. Keep that up. And we'll meet again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Time for Lake Mungo. She died in 2008, but her nightmare didn't. That's all I know from the tagline. So we're going to
That's
find
why I'm
out.
so interested in it.
I know. I know. Same to you, Deontay. All right, man. Good night to you too. You take care. Keep plugging along. And what did we finish on our likes? That's Eric on Two Boys says we're at around 70. What did we end up at? Oh, we ended up at 64. Okay. Well, hey, that's all right, man. I think whoa, 67. 67. Okay.
I have a feeling we'll still eclipse it just on the probably in the replay.
Yep. I 100% agree. We're at 68 now. I think we'll hit 100 on replay. I bet you by this time tomorrow night,
Yep.
we'll be right at 100, if not over.
Yes, sir.
I 100% agree. Eric, that's right, sir. Craven Nation, buddy. Yes. Ooh, I like that. I should do that. Hashtag Craven Nation. I'm so busy doing hashtag Stew Nation, I never think about Craven Nation, but I think I start doing that. Anyway. All right, guys. And I'll see you guys later again tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Have a great day tomorrow. Whatever you're doing, do it well. Make someone's day brighter tomorrow. Pay it forward. Give them a smile. Whatever it takes, and your day will be a little bit better as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I'll see y'all backstage. Good night, everybody. See ya.
Good night, everybody.